Okay, we're being taken in. So, alright, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons featuring Diablo, maybe, possibly. Who knows? We haven't seen him yet, maybe we never will. So,
Yeah, we did.
We technically saw him.
Yeah, we did.
Did you?
We talked to him.
We saw the
I like how our DM god is like, did you idiot?
we saw the Uber he was in.
I called
That's true.
him.
Aiden.
Confirmation. We saw the Uber that Diablo was in.
We defeated him too.
He flipped
No,
us
that
off and
was a
drove away.
fake.
You defeated the weird fucking mirror dimension Diablo with Stunning Strike, so I don't know. Anyway, why don't you, Chris, tell us what happened last time?
Of course.
Just
I
make
don't
it
know.
up. Just make it up.
Make it
Just
up.
make up something. Go on.
So basically what I can tell you is that the
Where's
party
Hector
went
been?
into a greater rift and fought a lot of demons, and then they came out on the other side.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true. They
that
actually managed to clear
That's kinda
Rift Tier
true.
48.
No.
What?
Took about 3 minutes. You know, not a bad clear. Not a great
Yeah.
clear, but not bad.
Try like
I
5
agree.
days. And by
No.
5 days, I mean like 3 months.
No, we just used greater keys. Time and moves different there.
What's Hector been doing?
We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
Don't worry. We're gonna get to
Alright.
Did you
that. We're
tell
gonna get to
him?
that.
Did you tell him what he was promoted to last we talked?
Yes.
He
Now,
knows he's the Minister of Justice.
he's the Minister of Justice because he
Justice.
administers justice. Yeah. So, the party returns to Kurast on the back of their feathered friend Brucey, who does not get shot down by the local guards as you return, mostly because there aren't really any guards to shoot him down. For context, Stefan, Hector will be coming off the boat, having arrived. He has arrived in Kurast maybe a few hours ago, but since there's not really much to do in this blown out dock town, sort of wait on the ship, hanging out. It's also damp, awful, humid, all these other words that you would go along with, you know, a jungle swamp. So wandering around in full armor is probably not the most pleasant thing in the world. Now, this is where we're going to talk about old Hector and what's been happening with him. So, who else is on the boat with you? Is there anyone of noteworthiness, you think? Or
I like how it took
for the past...
half a minute before you were like, oh yeah, no, we're just going to do what Michelle said.
I know. I just want all the credit, okay?
No. So Hector travels alone. He received some sort of word, and he was essentially told that instead of being the Minister of Justice in an unimportant town, he had to venture out and administer justice.
Good.
His oath demands it.
All right.
Oh no.
So I'll still say that in order to get from point A to point B, he'd have to charter a ship and would have joined people on that ship who were coming across from Lut Ghislaine. One of said people is a Melky-themed Melky character.
Oh my. Like Diet Melky?
Yeah, well, Diet Melky because he's lost some pounds after getting the fucking, you know, rocks chipped out of him after being depetrified. Hasn't been eating very much during that time.
This is true. Are you in stasis when you're petrified, or do you actually start wasting?
So I imagine you'd be in stasis, but I'm also imagining that Lysander probably did some weird fucking garbage that caused you like to throw up and lose a bunch of water weight. So
Twink Malky.
Twinkie.
It's just not very helpful, is he? I mean, he's a little helpful, but like kind of not helpful too.
Lysander?
Yeah.
Leave my dad alone.
So between Hector and Melky, since you both will have been on the same ship coming to Kurast and may have run into each other in Lut Ghislaine, do you think that you've conversed much or caught up, or what's sort of your tentative or improvised plan here?
Melky probably would have asked Hector, you know, like, yeah, you've got a new justice thing. Are you, you know, you plan on continuing
Do it in the voice.
Yeah. In the Scottish voice.
No.
Sounds Scottish.
Butter. His voice got fucked up, and now he sounds like Butterson.
Fuck you. If you want to do a dumb Swedish accent, you
Oh
do it.
no, my name is Becky. Artie.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're done with that.
Bring him back.
He's still alive, technically. He's somewhere. Undead, wormy man.
Because we
Bring
ran
me
away
back.
like cowards.
I know.
You
I
ran
didn't
away
want
like
to.
sensible
I'm going on
beings.
record saying I came up with the plan, but then I didn't want to do it.
We should all leave. Wait, can we go back to loot?
I want to loot it, please.
We're in Lutica Lane. No, we're not.
No, we're
in
not.
No.
We're in Runaway.
I don't like that plan.
Yeah, Malkeys would be like, so Hector, do you plan on going about it alone again, or do you need or, you know, we are constantly going to places that require justice.
And so Hector would be one of those guys, you know, he is standing there vigilantly outside on the deck of the ship, just sort of looking out at the sea, his arms crossed, staring straight forward. And he didn't even notice Malky approach him until he started to speak. And so he looks down and goes, "Oh, I remember you. No, I am no longer the Minister of Justice. I passed down my role to one worthy of the title, and I continue on my quest. I cannot look after a town when there is evil that needs slaying."
You mentioned still dispensing justice, though, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so you'll be roaming around dispensing justice instead of just dispensing justice in one town.
There was little justice to dispense, more an ordering that needed to be rebuilt.
A travesty, surely.
It was. It was. A dull one at that.
Nothing
But
worse than a
we're better
dull
off.
travesty.
And what of you? Where are the others? I always knew they were weak and that they would fall in battle. But it's good to see that you managed to survive.
Well, as far as last time I saw them, they were alive. I was petrified beneath a palace in Lutgalane, and I was being tended to by an apothecary.
By my father!
That's unimportant. You're not here. The others went ahead to help stem the tide of the great destroyer in Kurast. Last time I heard from them, but as I said, that was some time ago.
I see. Then I suppose our paths may cross. I myself am going there. There's something I must do. There is a sort of weapon that I've been asked to retrieve.
Uh-oh.
Who are you retrieving said weapon for?
It is unimportant, but I will tell you that it was a command given to me from on high.
Let's stay real.
No, I am nobody of such importance to receive command directly from His Greatness Tyrael.
Malky does one of these faces, he's like... You really should have stuck around then, Hector, because we met Tyrael.
Oh, you folk and your jokes. They've always brightened my day.
I'm glad to be a source of amusement for you then, Hector.
So on the topic of amusement, you hear a echoing shriek through the clouds. And as you look up, you'll see a 40-foot long, two-headed chimera parrot fly low over the town, and it sort of like crashes into the harbor, skids along in the water, spreading its wings out to slow itself down, and then sort of swims back to shore as if it's a boat. You see on its back is the rest of the adventuring party.
Oh, I hate that.
Do we see them? Do we see them?
And you lock eyes with one another for a moment on the pier, on this shitty stone pier.
Look, he took his fucking headphones off. He knew.
Claude calls out from across the water.
Mm-hmm.
And Malky says nothing.
Malky like can see you and like locks eyes with you, just dead face, just.
And Hector just sort of stares at everybody. He gives no indication that he recognizes you at all, and his face is cloaked in a big, like, white cloak with a big, like, flowing cape. It's gold accented, sort of billows behind him, and you can't quite see his face. It's a bit shadowed.
Oh, he changed.
He did.
He's not wearing a helmet, but his face is always perpetually shadowed.
Yes.
He had a shower.
The cameras are messed up.
Alright, well, now what, Navari?
Why are you asking me?
Am I the leader now?
What?
Wait! I think I'm the leader. Alright, come on, adventuring party. We have to retreat now. Quick!
You need to calm down or he's not going to want to come with us anymore.
But I don't think he has a choice.
He definitely has a choice. At any point in time, any of us have a choice to be like, fuck this. So you need to calm your tits, okay?
I don't have tits.
You do.
Yeah,
They're right here, and she pokes him in the tit.
Yeah, and from behind, but behind you,
You poked the air.
Cassandra's like, yes, actually, I'm planning to do just that once we get off the bird. I'm fucking off. This has been a terrible situation for me in particular.
I don't really blame you. Good job on living, though.
What? Does he
Yeah.
still have the knife?
No, he gave you the knife.
I have the knife, idiot.
I have. He gave me the knife.
He
No,
threw
he
the
gave
knife and one of you
me
picked
the
the knife
knife.
up.
I pick up the knife. I keep
That's
the
not a
knife.
knife. This is a knife.
Oh my god, you're not allowed to say that. Only my sister is, and my sister is not here.
That's a shame.
But my sister is here. Invisibly.
Hello, sister.
Anyway, did you really see about Kiss?
Oh, he's right there, next to that man in the cape. Probably last Sunday come to tell us that Malchus is dead or whatever.
Oh my god!
He's the man in the cape, who is he?
And she looks at Brasil. Look who it fucking is! Oh no! How? Marquise, did you do this?
Yeah, how far away is the boat from the
It's
bird?
probably the bird's getting closer. It's like trying to hint that it wants you
She
off its
points
back.
a finger directly at Malquise, and in his head he hears, "Did you do this? Did you bring that guy?" Message.
Bird's wing extends onto the pier like a board ramp.
Oh, thank you, Rosie.
he responds. He's like, no one can make Hector go anywhere or do anything.
Oh my god.
Is Hector?
She sends another message. Did he at least take a shower?
It doesn't smell like he used to, so I assume so.
That's cool, okay.
He's not wearing a helmet anymore, so he had to have, right?
Oh, he's not wearing a helmet?
Just by virtue of like.
If he doesn't,
Right.
if he's not wearing a helmet, I probably wouldn't recognize him.
Pull off
so
his hair! Pull off the thing! Pull it off!
No,
He's a
erase,
Scooby-Doo villain.
erase. If he's not wearing a helmet, I don't know who that guy is.
Malchus, walk up behind him and just pull it.
He's not wearing a hat or a helmet. He's just his face is shadowed.
Yeah, walk up behind his head, but yell yeet, and then pull it.
Pull what? He's not wearing anything.
His
Does
hood.
Hector hear any of this? Or is this like...
No, it's
Okay.
a message.
What?
Okay.
She's sending a V message.
Is the
Ding dong.
message 25 words?
Yeah, she did too.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very like back and forth. like-
Snappy messages.
It's a cantrip. I can
Rapid-fire
do that.
message.
It's
Okay.
text message.
Yeah. So Birdwing extends, I guess, and
Right.
Brucey's like, get the fuck off me.
Yep. None of you speak bird apart from Brasil, so unfortunately don't understand the growling coos that come out of the
Malchus,
bird.
I forgot to tell you Biscuit can fly now.
Can't hear you. He's very far away.
No,
the
he's a
bird-
bird.
No, it's relatively close. You're close enough that you can talk to each
Oh
other.
god. Do you think Malchus
Okay.
is?
Malchus, Biscuit can fly.
Where
I'm
is
glad nothing
Biscuit?
has really changed since I've been gone.
No, things got terrible, Malchus.
I meant like you all in general, not like what you've been through.
I met Mephisto.
It's good to see you're all alive, at least.
Yeah, we did
But
do
you
that.
Good to see
did,
you're
guys.
back.
Hi, baby. Come here.
It's good to see you, Thorgrim.
Question. Do we know this other guy?
Oh, yes, this is... You remember Hector, I imagine?
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, this is...
What?
So he wouldn't, and Hector actually looks a bit different. So as he steps off of the boat, or I suppose draws near on the boat, he is the same armored enigma that he's always been, but his armor's received a little bit of an upgrade. Instead of the big stinking full plate that he used to have, his armor is now a little bit more fancy, a little bit more ornate. He wears, it's still full plate, it's quite bulky, and on the backs of his shoulder pads, there's just like these large sort of spikes that come out the back. And there's 6 of them. And they don't seem to serve any purpose other than to, maybe like a frilled lizard be sort of
It's still a
intimidating.
dragon can't eat you.
I say, is it like right on the shoulders, or is it like behind the neck, like a crab, like a...
So like behind the shoulders.
Are they
Like,
pointing up or pointing back?
Like
Out
original
and-
14
out and
Dragoon
back.
armor.
Sort of.
Okay.
Sort of. There's sort of like a spike. So if this is the shoulder, they're coming out like this and then curving up a little.
Okay, yeah.
And
Like a weird pipe organ.
I suppose.
He's getting holier. Soon he will walk
And,
in.
As they approach, he does not acknowledge the people awaiting them, but he does turn to Marquise and he says, "It appears that we're awaiting your return."
What?
Did you say this guy is Hector?
Do you
Oh, you
remember
still
me,
Hector?
Hector? I used to be a bird, but now I'm a person.
You don't
Yes, it is I, Hector Euthymius.
Euthymius? He has a last name!
So do you.
Oh, yeah. You don't.
No, I don't.
Malkis doesn't either.
Yes, he
It's a
does.
secret.
What
He's,
can't you
he's
tell
a
us?
spy. He doesn't. Malkis probably isn't even his real name.
Oh, I think it is.
Okay.
Why would you tell
Anyway.
someone not... Okay.
Because sometimes people scream, Malky, you're a spy in public, and people go, oh, really?
Yeah, honestly, Baratheon, you gotta watch yourself with that one. She can't yell at me because she's not here.
Well-
Hector, I honestly thought you didn't have a face.
Perhaps I do not, but mine is the face of justice. That is all you need to know.
I see it right here. It's your face.
Oh, yeah. Are you wearing a
It
helmet
does.
still, or?
No, so he has a hood pulled over so far, it almost seems like magic. There is just like a
Oh.
dark, shadowy etherealness
Okay.
in the crevice that his cloak is making.
All of my assumptions about Hector have been wrong today. Okay. Oh.
Well, if Hector does introduce himself, then Thulgrim will sort of walk up and, okay, I heard you used to help this group, and
This is Thulgrim, ice tank of the very famous ice tanks who made the ice tank that you store food in. He's not the person who makes any of that stuff, but he's related to them, and he's very serious all of the time. Maybe you have stuff in common.
And
we just have to shake your hand.
Hector looks at Thulgrim as if studying him, and as he reaches out his hand in acceptance to shake Thulgrim's, he makes a comment that's a little bit odd. He says, I see the threads of fate sticking out of you like a marionette.
What?
That's a
Do you
weird
feel
thing
like
to
your
say.
actions are your own?
Wait, we'll say that last part again.
Do you feel that your actions are your own? Or do you feel compulsed to do something by another?
That is a tough question, I must say. I think that someone is trying to lead us or direct us, and then our actions are our own, but they are trying to be directed.
I see. And he sort of looks over the group and he says, there seems to be some sort of different air about him after he is introduced to Thulgrim, as if he's a little bit more pleased to see everybody else surrounding. He just sort of throws out the question. Marquis told me a little bit of your purpose being here in Kurast. But could you tell me, what is it that you seek?
We seek?
I think it was to kill. What was his
Mephisto.
name? That guy.
And we had to we really need to kind of go and hurry and deliver this knife to this guy.
I see.
Oh, right.
Well, I suppose our purposes here don't directly align. But
Orimus.
And
We need to go see Orimus. Like, no.
I was here for another purpose, but after seeing you, my friend, I believe I'll stick around, even for just a while.
Oh my god, does Hector have a crush on Thulgrim?
Is Hector human? Or
can't
No.
because Thulgrim is dwarf, so you know he's gonna be height difference.
Can't you tell from his beard?
There is quite a height difference. So Hector is...
oh no. Like 10 feet tall, and he's like, hello, little thing.
Yeah, I forget how tall he was. Let me see. I think he was like 6'8".
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
Claude's 5'7". Claude's short. Short king.
Navari's already headed for Orimus because when they left, Orimus was like, hello, I am dying because I don't have this knife.
Cool.
I don't really like
Oh, they were dying? I thought they were just trying to save the city and everything with the.
No, he
bigger
definitely
magic
said,
barrier.
I am giving up my life to save the city.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay. Forgot that part.
We
I
got
mean,
a save.
Thulgrim would probably remember, but.
Can I like take a long rest though? 'Cause I'm
No.
quite tired now. I'm tired.
You
I'm
don't you want I'm
tired.
delivering this knife, sleepy pants.
No, he
I
said
would,
he'd help me
help you.
with college.
All right. So you head through. First question: does everyone follow with you to go deliver the knife, or does anyone particularly? Does anyone choose to go somewhere else?
Cassander. It's pretty much
Oh,
probably
Cassandra's
it.
guessing. Cassandra fucks
Bye,
off, yeah.
Cassandra.
Yeah,
Good job
Cassandra
not dying.
Cassander gets on the boat and is like trying to like, hey, can I like book passage the fuck out of here?
Can I borrow the knife real quick?
No, fuck off, Claude Dubois.
Let me stab Cassander!
Why?
No.
Disintegrate, no.
You have your own stabbing things.
Because I want to be like, no one can replace Valkyries, and then stab him.
He's leaving. How is that
Okay, so
replacing?
right here.
He could come back, leave nothing to fate. No.
You need to calm down, Claude Dubois. We have important business to do.
Cool. So you all head towards the center of the docks, where there is a large, old grey stone pyramid covered in moss and plants and all these other bits and pieces that show that it's not really been well looked after for quite some time. At the base of it, you see Ormus, the mask on the end of his staff held up against his face as he's standing in silent meditation, staring at what appears to be a plinth at the base of the pyramid. And as you approach, before any of you say anything, he gestures behind him with his free hand for someone to hand over the knife. Guess you just hand it to him.
Yeah. I mean, I say hi because I'm not Varnum friendly. So I'm like, hello, I see that you're very busy. Here is the knife. That town is fucked, just so you know. And then we have more
Ormus.
demons coming up later, but you know, we left because we didn't want to die. We need to bring you this knife here, this bomb.
Ormus is grateful, and he like twiddles his fingers a couple of times, and the knife gets telekinetically lifted out of your hand, quivers in place for a bit, and then flies across towards the plinth, where it just hard stops, and a blue glow surrounds it as if it's being magnetically suspended. And as the glow surrounds the knife, a similar blue glow surrounds the barrier at the edge of the city. You can see the plant life that had been growing up and trying to encompass the town, encompass the docks, was starting to wither and fade away. And it's almost as if nature takes a deep sigh of relief. Even the scent of decay in the water recedes very quickly and noticeably.
Oh, very nice.
Hey, look at that.
And with that, Artemis now turns to face you all, guys. You have done well to arrive exactly when you needed to. Artemis is thankful. Pause a moment. You have something to say?
No, just surprised that we show up at the right time because everything was very like slapdash and run around fuckety.
As it was ordained to be.
Great.
Artemis has final preparations to make. You will accompany Artemis for this task.
Okay. What do we have to do?
And come. He gestures towards all of you and he starts to walk off to a set of stairs that leads up to the top of the pyramid.
Hey, you
Climb with
guys.
me.
We kind of forgot about Procephalus or whatever his name was.
I'm pretty sure he died on the dead ship thing.
Oh, yeah. That's
Like he
kind of
was a
sad,
corpse.
I guess.
Blew it up.
Didn't we say we'd let him out of like one of the lobster traps?
Yeah. Oops.
Can't we do that now?
I don't know how to
No.
do that.
He's blown up.
I mean, I feel like he did help us.
I mean, do you know how to do that?
Yes?
Do you?
I have high arcana. Not that I have any wisdom, but I do still have high intelligence. So I could.
Thorgrim says he does not think that that is a necessary endeavor.
You're just demon racist.
Yeah, Thorgrim. It's not his fault that he was a demon.
It was.
It's not.
Oh no, now there's two of them, I forgot!
So whenever they go to high five, it's actually a low five.
So with each set of stairs that you climb, almost like clanks his staff against it with a resounding thud, and he starts to give you a bit of a speech, a bit of a primer, some might say.
Oh no, villain speech.
Now that the Gidbin has been returned to us and we may use its power to protect the city, Artemis no longer has any purpose for being here. Artemis is aware that his form is compromised and it will not be long before the forces of hell take this vessel. So we shall opt to use what cards are left in play to give you all an advantage in the time to come. Artemis is aware that in order to breach Mephisto's sanctum, you will need to find alternative ways into Kurast and Trivencall proper. We have learned that the demonic corruption is becoming stronger with every passing hour. By the time that you get there, it may very well be too late already. However, Artemis has an alternative idea, one divine from the stars, one that might lead to more fruitful results. One that may also line up with the needs of our new companion in our midst, as he gestures towards Hector. There is the City of Lights to the east. It has long been dormant, shrouded in a great dome of arcane energy.
The bird
No one
told us
that
there
is-
was a crazy guy there.
The bird is correct. There are many crazy guys there, I believe is what you said. The city is a portal, a gateway from this world to the next. You
Oh.
are going to breach that gate.
Wait,
and you are
which
going
next?
to. Sorry?
Which next?
Which next?
Ah,
Artemis does not understand the question.
you said it's a portal from this world to the next. Which world? Which next?
To the hells.
Ah, fucking.
What?
There is a weapon within the city that you will be able to use to find help in the hells. You will then be able to travel through the hells themselves and come up where Mephisto least expects it, from his back.
I don't feel like this is a good idea.
Do you have an alternative plan?
I mean, how is going through the hells any worse than walking through the jungle?
The jungle and the hells are one and the same. The difference is that going through the realm of hell will mean that you cannot be scryed by Mephisto while he is in this plane.
Oh, really?
He no longer is in the hells. He
How
can
does-
perceive you anywhere he wants here, but while
really
you're in the
doesn't-
hells, he
Well,
cannot.
doesn't have like a body in hell at all, like, cause everybody seems to have like 20 bodies everywhere.
Ormus shakes his head at that. Mephisto's entire presence is in the mortal world, much like how Baal and Diablo are, or in Diablo's case, were. I can no longer sense his presence here. It seems as though he has returned to hell as well.
Oh no.
Okay.
This is Ormus's
that's
plan.
dangerous though. If like we go through hell and Diablo's like, bitches.
Diablo is not exactly what we would call a thinker. Diablo is a primal being that will follow his base instincts. I would not be concerned about being spied upon the same as I would be with Mephisto. And you are right, it is dangerous. That is why you will need to free the weapon within the city to give you an edge and to attract the attention from the right sets of eyes.
Weapon with the edge. What's a weapon within the city? This city or a hell city?
You could say a bit of both.
Oh, come
Long
on.
ago, there were Vajeri mages that sought to find ways into their hells in order to trap demons and use their souls as power, as currency, as fuel. Some of these early spellcasters realized that they could be better compensated by serving the hells rather than attempting to dominate it. This city in particular was formed by one of such spellcasters, and now stands as a gate between the two realms.
I think that is our best course of action. So
It is the only course of action at this point. Furthermore, the destruction of this gate will mean that there is one less hole that the denizens of hell can crawl through into the mortal world. It serves many purposes to follow this path.
my question is, when we go into the hells, will we not be like stuck there?
There are alternative ways out. As I mentioned, your ultimate goal is still to slay Mephisto. From what I can tell, there is a gateway in the heart of Trivencall into his sanctum. You need only find out where it leads, and then come in via the exit door.
I mean, alright.
There will be divine help once you enter the hells. You merely need to free the weapon and let the fates carry out their course.
I suppose. I mean, I don't hate the plan. It sounds like a nice plan. Plus, we get to go to a city. That's always fun.
There is an
Do you
additional
not like
step.
cities?
There is an additional step to this plan. As Ormus has said, it will not be long before this form fades. I have prepared a ritual, a zone of truth and powerful binding wards. I intend to trap an avatar of Baal in my body and compel him to give us information on what to expect over the coming weeks. You'll be free. It is the only way that we can get necessary information to combat the hells.
Are there non-demonic residents in this hell town?
There will be many souls pulled from the mortal realm, from the hells, and potentially even the heavens, all eking out an existence in this realm.
Like, it's like a gathering of everybody then.
It is a mercantile port, I suppose you could say.
It's nice. It's not that bad, Navari. What if you find like a cousin or something? I think that would be... That's just not true.
What about... No, I just
Yes,
forgot.
this, even if just 1/3 of the population of this town is demonic or heretics, the entire city is evil. If you were to bring an apple up to your face and about to eat it, and half of the apple was infested with worms, would you still take a bite?
Oh.
Plus, you could just spin the apple and eat the part that doesn't have worms in it.
That's my...
That's
Right.
I
Yeah,
agree
that's
with
what I was-
Hector on this one.
Oh. You're both, you know...
I don't
you
mean
make a
to.
compelling, interesting argument with the apple, and everyone would say, "Oh, you'd eat the other half," but no, you wouldn't. You'd be like, "Oh, you've given me a diseased apple," and you would toss it back and say you want a clean, a fresh apple.
Right.
What if you could... What?
I mean, I was going to say that not to take Claude's side, but sure your quote unquote uncle was shitty, but the other tieflings we met were not terrible.
Right. Right.
Only one of them became evil. The other ones were deceived. They weren't evil. They were lied to.
Right.
Claude is stupid, but is he necessarily evil?
What? What? Why am I catching
He
stray
was
Eldritch
evil.
Blasts? I did not do that. God hates me.
Did it happen again? It happened again.
What? Malchus, I will pop your head. Do not.
I need to.
Ultimate act of love. It was a total eclipse of the heart. But yes, anyways,
Yes, my heart was eclipsed in stone. That's what happened.
You know what we didn't try? We never tried to kiss him and turn him back. We forgot about that.
I don't think that's how that works.
I think I read
He wasn't hit with a love curse.
It's frogs you kiss, not statues.
No.
As
Isn't
engaging
there-
as Audimus finds that conversation, Audimus does wish to interject for a moment.
Alright.
If you must.
If you wish to eradicate the city where it stands, that is
No.
a course of action.
No, we don't.
What Audimus
What?
is suggesting is to infiltrate, to learn about the enemy, and to find out exactly where this weapon is. The reason why Audimus is suggesting,
Oh yeah.
Audimus is not sure. Audimus only knows that it will be incredibly useful and is paramount that you find it.
Was it
As
like
the
a
stars
bow?
have decreed.
Because I can't use that, so it's not useful to me.
The stars were not specific on what type of weapon it was,
It's
Claude
not
Dubois.
for you, it's for... Never mind. Anyway.
Audimus suggests then that you ask
Right.
the avatar of the demon Baal to see if it knows any.
There's also
Well-
something else everyone...
Audimus has been dead for months. This is fine.
Oh. Well, before you die,
Mm.
yeah, do you do anything else, Mr. Ormus? Like maybe healing or like things.
Audimus is
that-
Audimus contacts the stars and divines fate. Audimus does not heal curses bestowed upon you by your own interesting choices.
Listen,
Then
this
go
is
ahead.
This is all well and
Hector.
good, but there is a problem that has come to my mind that I'm not sure if it's come to anyone else's mind. The perfect play here to infiltrate a demon city would, of course, be to pretend we are enthralled to the 2 tieflings in our group, but I guarantee we have 2 people in this group right now. Now, 2, not just one that would have been here, that are going to be staunchly against this plan.
What if we pretend they're prisoners?
That is my plan. That's literally what I said.
No, he said we're enthralled, and I
That
think
is the
that
same
those
thing,
two,
Claude.
the
That
goody,
is the same thing.
because then we could be like weapons malfunction. Oh my god, it'd be like fireworks. Yes.
And Hector sort of decides for himself, regardless of the debate between everybody else, and he sort of slowly draws his greatsword, and he points to Ormus and he says, "Go on. Turn yourself into this avatar of Baal. Spill his secrets, and then we will strike you down as a mercy."
Ormus is thankful that you understand the gravity of what I am suggesting. And he bows his head.
Well, like, can I have some
Fulgrim draws his
divination
weapons
rolls
off.
before you go away, or?
Ormus does not carry scrolls in any of his pockets that he does not have.
Oh gosh.
What about patches?
Oh.
Ormus is not engaging in this line of conversation.
Oh, like this one, and Malky's will throw the patches down.
A new horse.
What do we get?
A new horse. No, don't waste it.
Another horse. Another horse.
We could, if best case, we get a horse in hell. That would be better than having a horse here.
My horse will come with me. Biscuit can fly. That's pretty demonic.
The saddle can fly.
Biscuit can't fly. He has a flying carpet glued to him.
He can fly.
Yeah, he can't fly. You just put a regular horse on top of a flying carpet.
That makes him flying mount. If only I was a mounted combat character. I want to respect to a mounted combat fighter.
All right. So, Ormus thrusts his staff into the ground. And
Wait, what did we get on the patch?
Shut up and pay attention to Anton. I'm looking something up.
Oh no.
He thrusts the. Sorry, I didn't even hear about the fucking patch. I think you're just memeing.
Somebody had mentioned a patch, and Malky literally just throws a patch on the ground.
Alright, you can roll. There's a table to roll on. You can chuck it in.
I know. I was looking through my inventory and I clicked the wrong thing, so I was like, "Where the fuck did the patches go?" It was down further. But you tell your story.
All right,
you narrate. I'm
let's
just
sped
looking
out.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, some of the images are broken, so I'll fix that later. Thank you,
I have
Master
a
Disruption.
question?
No,
Can
you don't.
something accidentally possess the horse that he will summon from these patches instead of Oramus, and now we have a demon horse?
I guess you'll just have to find out, won't you? Can't.
I want a demon horse. Extreme biscuit.
All right. He thrusts the staff into the ground, and you see. Hang on. After reaching the top of the pyramid and going into a temple antechamber, he thrusts the staff into the ground, and you see 2 rings of energy appear. A white ring of divine magic and a red ring of seemingly infernal energy. The 2 arc between each other, bouncing from streams of lightning bouncing from side to side as runes start to appear, lift, and then face towards him. Ormus goes limp. His body rises up a couple of feet off the ground. You can see his limbs dislocate out of his shoulders and his shoulders and hips. Sort of lies there as if lying on an altar. And then rising from his, just above where his diaphragm would be, just at the base of his chest, you see a 4-armed creature with bladed armor sort of jutting out of all sorts of angles from its body, a horned crown, and a vacant gaze. Rises up, no legs, just a torso, sucks in a breath, and then sort of looks around for a moment, confused. Not quite what I was expecting, but not unexpected either. He looks over towards you 5 and goes, "And who, pray tell, are you? I do not believe we've met."
Well, I am like Bull, and that
Enough
is
of the
Diablo.
pleasantries, demon.
Oh,
Spill
no.
your secrets and prostrate before me, so that I can slay you.
The avatar laughs harshly at that. You see both of its sets of hands come together into a sort of like steeped, steeped sort of sign of prayer. Leans forward and goes, "You have not asked any questions yet. So how about we get on with business? I am not. My Tuesday was fine. I went for a walk before I was cut off from my form and slapped into this body, much like yourself."
What?
How
Flashes
do
a
we
grin at that.
get- How do we get to this town we have heard about? Did he say the name of it?
Oh man,
you
I've
see-
been muted.
Array, the City of Lights. Array, you are a blanket.
He said the City of Lights.
Yeah. How do we get to Arrears?
I feel like we know how to get to the City of Lights.
We walk.
You could
Tell us.
simply fly there, walk. It's a big bubble, you can't miss it. Walk through the threshold and you shall be sucked away from your fleshy realm into something a little less tangible. Quite exciting.
Will you
How-
take us there?
How do we get through
No.
the less fleshy realm to get to Mephisto?
You'll have to find his sanctum in the hells. I suspect it will be locked. You may have a bit of a hard time getting in, but you all seem to be the resilient sort. I'm
Don't
sure
you know
you'll
how to
find
unlock
a way.
it?
I am a reflection of a greater demon, nothing more.
Come on. You know that you don't like Mephisto very much.
My brother did not share such information with me.
Okay,
no.
but you're a pretty smart guy, so you probably know how to open it anyway, right?
Well, you
Any door given enough force will buckle. That's my
Okay,
advice for you.
what kind of force should we use on it?
Explosive force, divine force, infernal
Okay.
force, whatever force you can bring to bear. Just bring a lot of it.
Bear force.
Do you have enough bears? Certainly.
I don't
Oh
have
my fucking
bears.
god, Kester.
Force is all well and good, but usually doors have keyholes, locks.
Oh my god.
How easily do you make what's where would a key for such a door be?
A key, I believe, would be quite safe in my brother's care, but a keysmith. Well, there are many places you could find such expertise. You might even start looking in the very place you will find yourself trapped in. It is a one-way trip, this particular door. Once you commit, you're not leaving until you force your way through my brother's sanctum. I was going to say something far more crass, but I opted not to.
Butthole.
What do you keep saying,
Butthole
brother?
indeed.
Do you have like a name?
My name is Bale,
Ah.
Lord
Ah!
of Destruction.
Is
See,
that
I
that
told
was him?
you. No,
You
you
to-
called him you called him Jeffrey.
It was a joke, Claudia.
Well, I thought Jeffrey was a great demon. I don't really know all the
Oramis said
demons.
who we were going to be talking to. Do you not pay attention? I've been here for 10 minutes and I already want more on
I
board than
forgot
you
what he
before.
said. Alright. Malkis, you don't understand. I got hit with the stupid beam.
Claude,
Sure.
that happened when
He
you were
did.
born, I believe.
Oh,
The Avatar looks to the two holy men in front of the rest of the party as, are you truly going to insult me by having these three buffoons kill me, or are one of you two going to do it?
I could kill you very well,
Oh,
Mr.
we
Bale
will kill
Jeffrey.
you.
Very
I do
good.
not consult with the forces of evil.
Ah.
I'm not talking to you.
Avatar leans forward to that, and you see a golden barrier sort of rise up just where his nose touches against an unseen wall. He goes, we will see how long that defiance lasts. The Hells has a way of changing a mind and a soul. You might be faced with some unpleasant decisions.
And as I am faced with those decisions, there will be no mercy for the wicked.
keep those words in mind. Oh, keep those words in mind. We'll see how long they last.
So, what is the path to Mephisto's domain/sanctum? Obviously,
There
we
is
don't know the way through hell.
I do not walk through hell, and even if I did, it has been many years since I have stood in the now hollowed halls of yesteryear. You would have to find an expert on the ground, a guide. Know that Asmodeus has been, no doubt, quite busy in our absence, redecorating the place in his 7 realms of sin. Maybe learn a little bit more about him. He might be useful.
Where we might find Calzar or...
The Grease Lord.
or Fire Eye.
Fire Eye, I do not know of this particular minor creature, but Calazar, I believe, is a tortured plaything, last I saw.
To whom?
That was some time ago.
To whomst?
To Asmodeus. Who else?
Oh.
Asmodeus united the hells under such petty and pathetic things such as prosperity and gluttony and sin and all the other things that do not involve invoking the grand plan. You will find it to be quite a boring place, I'm sure.
Okay, so if there's not a regular ass path to the sanctum, then how do we find our way there?
Once again, a question you will have to answer when you arrive. I do not walk. I make the hells bend to my will.
Cool. You're so cool.
Like Navari, I think he's saying we can just like go in there and be like, I found the door, and like use our minds.
I don't think he's saying that, Claudible. I think he's saying, I'm a very powerful demon man and I just tell the hells I want to go. I want to go.
Are you not also a demon?
I think you should.
That?
I think you should listen to the human a little bit more.
Why?
Because he is right.
Oh.
Do you know what layer, which of the 7 layers, his stronghold might be on?
Now that is an excellent question, because as I have just said, Asmodeus no doubt will have redecorated and moved things around. You will have to learn more once you arrive. Unfortunately, locations are not my strong point. I am the Lord of Destruction, not the Lord of Cartography.
I have a question.
No, I have a question first. How
What?
do we get through hell with our friends who do not look like demons?
That was my question.
Good.
But I was going to add on, can you like disguise us?
Why would he help us?
Why not?
Why would I do that? I'm compelled to tell the truth, not to assist you in any other way.
Right, but like then if he's gone, then if you think about it, then like you're only one step away from Diablo. And then you could be like the best demon. But I guess if you want to be like a lesser demon, not as popular as the other two, then I guess that's on you.
You can attempt to sway me with such honeyed words, but I have my own plans that are being enacted. You can play with Diablo all you want.
What are your plans that are being enacted?
Oh.
The destruction of all things. What else?
What are you doing that for?
Because it is my nature.
Use the word of
What are
destruction.
your plans?
To destroy all things.
Oh, that's so vague.
It's the zone of truth, not the zone of specificity.
Have you asked it enough questions?
No, I
No,
don't think so.
Hector.
You haven't been here for a while, but we definitely talked for like 2 hours before we let anything go.
The demonic avatar looks like frustrated, equally as frustrated as Hector at that.
I have
I
like
do
another
have a
question. Oh, Thorgrim, you ask him. You're scary.
I am curious. We were informed of a weapon. Do you know about this weapon?
There are many weapons hidden through the hells. I do not know of a specific weapon, but you will find a great many artifacts that will help you stop me and my brothers on our grand mission.
It's
Though
supposed
to
to
be aware.
It's supposed to be hidden in a city.
There are many cities in hell.
Okay.
What's like the most popular one?
You didn't answer my question.
There were many questions. You'll have to ask again.
My question was, how do we get these actual ass humans get through hell?
Simply say they are your servants and they will be left alone. Spend enough time there and the stink of the hells will overrule any potential, shall we say, faux pas that your friends might bring
I
with
think
them.
that means we're gonna turn into demons, so maybe we don't spend too long there.
Alternatively, you could always find a flesh spinner. They're always good at disguising people.
What's that?
I think the
And
tin says it all.
I don't want my flesh spun, but like, I guess the better question is like, do you know a good flesh spinner?
I know a couple. Would you like their number?
I would actually, yes.
Then come a little closer. I shall give it to you.
No.
Oh.
I slap Claude on the arm. Stop it.
I wasn't actually going to.
Okay,
Not
do you have
scared.
any questions?
I've already asked mine.
Okay.
I asked what the most popular city was in the hills. And I would like an answer.
The most popular city. That
Right.
would be the City of Lights.
I was gonna
Okay,
be like,
so
then we can
what are the
avoid
weapons we can find in the City of Lights?
Let me consult my notes.
Oh my god.
He
You
puts
just
out a
don't, you
notebook.
don't just know, Bale?
Just
No,
don't
not
you just
mine.
don't just know Bale and Bale, not Anton.
I think God is talking to him. Like God punishes me all the time.
The City of Lights has many weapons moving through at any point in time. It is a place where goods are exchanged, services are requisitioned, souls are trapped and bound to new fleshy forms. I don't
Hector,
have a
what
straight
weapon are you
answer.
looking for?
I will not say in the presence of this demon.
Okay, but like, what if he knows where it is, though?
He clearly
Why
does
not,
not.
Hector? Why don't you just tell me what weapon you're looking for? That's much more interesting.
Fine, we
Never.
won't tell him. Fuck.
Oh,
I'll have a question. What is like the currency there? Do you take gold?
gold, silver, souls, all are currency that can be traded. But I am quite interested to speak a little more with this Hector, if you would be so
don't
polite.
think that is smart for your life.
And you see the demon like reaches forward with a hand and he presses against the golden barrier and it applies a bit of force for a couple of moments and then it just slides slowly through. It reaches out with a finger, sort of like clicks it, and you see the shimmering barrier around the outside of the circle dissipate and fade. He goes, no, I would be quite curious to speak with Hector.
Oh.
Did he just break your shit?
Well, as the barrier fades, Hector will immediately attack the Avatar.
Brilliant.
Oh
Why would
man.
you bait him?
And
Why
so
would
what
you
he's
bait
going
him?
to do is he throws his greatsword.
Oh.
All right.
Would this breaking of this barrier seem like a aggressive act, and or does it seem like that means he is free to wreak havoc on our
Yeah,
realm?
it seems like this barrier and the zone of truth that were tied to it was what was keeping this avatar from really acting any further or from it being hostile. As it's turned the barrier off, that's not a good sign.
Thulgrim will attack as well.
Can I put him in a sphere? Can I capture him in a Pokeball?
You can roll initiative to see who gets to act and do what.
Oh! Make sure that Claude kills him so he can be his image. Except he would look like Ormus, so never mind.
Well,
No.
here's the thing. The avatar is being projected out of Ormus's stomach as he's levitating off the ground. Like he's a holographic. Ormus is the holographic projector. He's the fucking HoloLens, and old mate, the avatar of Bale, is floating above.
Okay, so yes, make sure that the cloudy block kills him and he can look like him.
I can be Bale.
Yeah, that's very helpful,
That's
honestly.
very helpful.
I'm going to
Alright.
help murder him too.
First one to act is Malky.
Valky!
Do we have
Go
initiative?
cover Melon.
Yes.
We sure
didn't
do.
roll yet. Sorry.
Malky is not going to attack,
Makis.
but he will ask in the heat of the moment before. In the heat of the moment. Before anybody has, drawn first blood. Like, what do you think such a display will accomplish?
You're stupid.
You mean like
dummy.
killing him?
He's talking to the
poop
demon.
face.
He's talking
You're dumb.
to
Bale.
Sorry.
Bale Organa, yeah.
Display a display of what exactly?
Breaking your fetters.
I am a being of destruction. That is all that I seek to achieve here this day.
Breaking of his fettered cheese.
Sure.
Not quite.
This forlorn soul was foolish to try and hold me.
Is the truth zone still active?
It appears the zone of truth is still active, but it's faltering.
Let's push Malkis in there and figure out what he thinks about us. I'm gonna put you in the ball and ask you what you think.
I would like to ask if he knows, are the denizens of, you said, City of Light? Is that what you called
Yep, City of Light.
it? If the denizens of the City of Light are trapped there, or if they are willing citizens.
Some are trapped and sold as produce. Others are willing. The smart ones are willing.
Understood.
I'm done. Malkis is just watching Hector go.
All right. Initiative 20, Lyric. 1 second.
What?
Lair action.
So,
I don't like that.
after you finish speaking, a scent of sulfur crashes into your nostrils, and a number of gates open inside the temple. 6 burning demons claw their way out. Long, slender faces, fucking big old burning swords that are on their backs. You know, bloodletters from 40k. This will look like that. They're called fucking Pelrithi? I don't even fucking know. Whatever the hell these cunts are, but they're here now, and they're going to be added to the initiative tree. They arrive, hooting, hollering, and shrieking, clawing their way through their brimstone gateways and ready to join the fray. Claude, you're up.
Okay. Could do that. Yeah, we can do
Hypnotic
hypnotic
pattern?
pattern. Yes.
All right.
Big ass box. Wait, is there another? Can I move the box down here? Sorry.
Sure. I'll just get that. Let's have him roll it separately.
Oh my god.
Say wisdom save.
Boom. All right.
All right. All of the new lads that appeared are hypnotized by your spell. Describe what happens.
Wizard. Claude sees him summon all these guys, and he's like, "Absolutely not!" and just casts a spell. of, I don't know, what would hypnotize demons? Just death. Just death and destruction. They're like sitting looking up and they're just like, wow, look, I'm eating people, you know, just people dying. Destruction.
I just imagine they're just like flashing lights. It's like
Nah, they're watching like an
straight up
Avenged
Darude's,
Sevenfold concert
like
right now.
Darude Sandstorm, like lights changing every other second. It's like
Oh, they're demons. Yeah, no, they're watching. Yeah, they're watching Grateful Dead. People are slamming the doorknob. That song.
It's actually the Mariah Carey Christmas song over and over and over and over.
Shut up. No,
Yeah.
No.
I didn't say any of the words.
Don't.
Yeah.
No. Don't
They're
even say
listening.
it. Don't even
They're
think
listening
about
to
it.
Flashdance.
She's a
Over and over.
maniac.
Different Flashdance. What a feeling!
I just like that one better.
Alright.
That's. Oh wait, no. I think I have a bonus action.
Bonus action? Sure.
No,
So
I
yeah,
don't.
you catch
I'm not
5
cool.
of the 6 summons. The avatar seems to be like glances up for a moment and then just turns its head straight back to you. It's aware that you have done something and it don't like that.
I am. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna go back here. Well, how many feet? I got 30.
Yep.
Boop boop. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're not done. I'm gonna keep going. That works. Okay, there we go. Yep, that works.
All right. So, next up, the little lad down here. The avatar shrieks a command in Infernal, which those who speak it will realize he's just telling them to fucking chase after that idiot. And chase after that idiot they do. They are going. So this little boy, he's rushing forward. He's about to get opportunity attacked by every single one of you. Everyone gets a melee opportunity attack. Off you go. You get 1.
Ooh.
25 hits.
Oh, actually, wait a minute.
Before we leave, I left my staff with Ormus or somebody. No, that other guy.
With
To be-
Puppy, yep.
To be upgraded. I am not going to hell without my staff.
Very good.
Alright.
That's actually a crit. I need to reroll damage because it's been so long since I played Malky. I've got that Amazon perception thing, so my crit range is 18 to 20.
Yeah, sure. You can just re-roll the damage.
How? I don't think I have the ability to roll with my sheet. My
You
sword.
should.
You should be able to just click on the sword.
Yeah, in your inventory, if you go to your Great Sword of Vengeance.
Yeah. What would I click?
So you mouse over it. There should be a little like dice button on the left.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, there you go.
Dice. Oh my god, this is a very long description.
Okay. So a 12 will not hit. Neither will the 9. The rapier hits, but you notice, Castus or Malky will notice that the rapier is not particularly effective against this creature. Seems like the physical nature of your weapon is not cutting it against these magical entities.
Oh.
I haven't
And
done
you-
mine.
Yep, you get to make a melee weapon attack as well.
I'm trying
Punch
to...
him.
Yeah, right? Don't have staff. I was like, can I use my immovable hammer?
What do you want to do with it?
I just like stick it in front of him, click it. So he runs into it.
Yeah, if you want to do that, sure.
Yeah,
Tom
let's
and
fucking do
Jerry.
it.
All right.
Where's the Tom and Jerry sound effects? I need it.
I want you to give me a dexterity, it's a straight dexterity roll.
Okay. I don't have
Drop
good
it.
dexterity.
Drop it on his foot and then hit the button.
That works.
Ability?
Yep.
Saving.
Ability check.
Ooh.
I want to roll it again. Because I can.
I give you guidance.
Okay.
Just kidding. I can't do that. I'm not a cleric.
All right, go on. Roll again. Or add your do whatever you want to do.
Oh, it's not even better. It's worse.
Ah, it's a 7. Do you have to take the new roll?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Should I have left it? You're like, I'll never tell.
Well, it rolled an 8, so
Oh, just leave the old one, please. No.
it very barely manages to duck down as the hammer gets placed in front of it and just starts levitating in space, knee skidding along, avoiding the worst of the damage from the party. As it gets to here, it spies Claw, throws its hand out, and it yells out something else in Infer. And it casts everyone's favorite spell.
Wait.
Head
I
pop.
think it's Speak Infernal.
All right, well, you hear it say Magic Missile. And it casts Magic Missile.
Magic missile.
That's
Magic
infernal.
I can't counterspell that, right?
I speak it.
You could counterspell that,
Why
yeah.
do you speak infernal?
Actually, no, I don't care. Counterspell or hypnotic pattern. Oh, it is a concentration. I can't.
And guess what? You don't have any. You don't have any fucking third level spell slots. Just one fourth level spell slot.
That's 9 force damage to 4 projectiles that do 9 damage.
So no, so it will do. What the fuck? Oh yes, that's each dart.
Does 9 damage.
No, hang on. So it deals 9 damage in total. Is what it's doing.
Okay. All right. How many concentration spells do I have to roll? Constitution 4.
3.
Saving throw. Normal. Ooh. I don't know what the threshold is. Question mark.
I think it's just 10, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's 10 or half
Michelle, help.
of the
Michelle.
damage you took,
What?
whichever's greater.
What?
I need a +1 or else that hypnotic pattern's gonna go down
Alright,
and they're all gonna
go
get
ahead and have it
hypnotized.
D4.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It'll pass, right? So.
Yep, the D4, that's a pass. 2 more. Magic missiles, everyone's favorite bane to concentration. Oh, that's a pass.
Yes.
1 more. Lucky last. Can you do it?
Yeah. Yes.
You can. All right.
Fuck you, but I do take the damage, right? 9.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'll
he'll
subtract it.
get to there as he keeps on running. Thulgrim, you're up.
Okay. Thorgrim. First up is my. It doesn't really say if my ores are an action or do I just do them.
I'd say that you can just activate them as a bonus action, and then once they're on, you can just swap them for free.
Then, well, I think I will use my bonus action first to bring out my soul.
Sure thing.
And
You just put it wherever.
here.
So as you get within 10 feet of old Beastie Boy,
Ooh, okay.
I need to sleep. Give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage because it is against poison.
A 14 and a 1.
Well, you are lucky that you had the 14 because you pass.
Yay.
You do not get poisoned and you're immune for 1 hour.
Nice. Okay. Oh, where's the echo of my soul?
It's behind you.
I can't see it for some reason. Oh, well.
We'll try that again. Right now. Hmm.
nice and giving me error code.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like he's giving me an error code for some reason. I don't know why. Attack.
Roll to
Big
attack.
guy. Oh, sorry, I forgot to highlight him.
Yep. 16 will hit.
Deals 11 damage. And I'm guessing he's a fiend.
You'd be right, yes.
Okay, I'll use the other. For an additional 7, so 18 damage from that one. And second attack.
Sure thing.
Ooh, almost 20.
22.
22 will hit.
6. And yeah, so 17. So 18
All right.
and 17 total. Or
Do
each
its
one.
wisdom save. Oh, he also failed his wisdom save, so he's now frightened of you.
Woohoo, nice.
I'm frightened
Also-
of Thulgrim ice tank all the time.
Also-
Ice tank ice the time.
Actually, no, sorry. So wait, does it have to be below threshold to be frightened?
The target has 25 hit points or fewer after taking this damage. It must succeed. on-
Okay, right. So it's only when it's on 25 health. Okay, cool. So he's not frightened, not yet. He has to have less health before he get frightened, but he will take damage.
Sweet.
So one thing you notice immediately is that the mace itself doesn't appear to be like immediately effective. Like once again, it seems like the physical damage is not doing too hot. Radiant damage, on the other hand, is fucking king. As the holy energy from your mace sort of like leaves a residue behind it, you can see its flesh bubbling and sloughing off. So that's the important piece of information that you've managed to glean from your attack.
Okay. Then yes, I can't wait till I can next turn give Mighty Aura. Sorry, no, Holy Fire. That's one. Holy Fire.
All right, is that you?
Yes, I think that'll be me for right now.
Cool.
Oh, and I moved my sword.
All good. Old Chungus behind you is going to attack. A 12 will not hit. He makes a second attack. 13 will not hit either.
Haha. Wait. So Chungus behind him?
Isn't he dazed?
Yes.
Yeah, aren't they all charmed?
No, yes, that's right, they are. My bad. He is fucking out of it. Navarro, you're right.
I'm gonna tell you use a firebolt on the guy who's chasing Claudiba. No, not fireball, firebolt. $26.
26 hit.
$18.
And 18 damage indeed. Alright, do you want to describe what you do?
Sure. She watches the guy totally accidentally, mostly on purpose, slide underneath of the hammer. She thought she was gonna be so cool, like chuck chuck, and he's like, nah, dum dum, and does like a limbo and goes under. She's very disappointed. So as he goes to attack Claude, she's like, no, and she just points, and a fireball shoots out of her finger and hits him in the butt.
Alright. Paradoxically, the flaming shot from you manages to harm the creature. It lets out a shriek of pain as it reaches back, and due to your elemental adept, you can just go straight through that fire resistance. Good on you.
Yep.
Kicked it, you're
Also,
up.
I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I can do it again. So I'm
You
gonna...
can indeed.
Ah!
That'll hit.
It was on the 20 though. It was like, hello, I'm a 20. Just kidding.
Actually. All right. Roll damage.
12 damage.
Very good. Okay.
She gets kind of happy again mid firebolt shooting because she hits him in the butt the first time, and the second time she shoots out her other finger, so she ends up looking like she's doing the guns.
Good. All right, Hector, you're up.
All right, so Hector is going to cast Consecration, and so he's going to place this right. And so he was about to throw his sword, but then as the hypnotic pattern went out and the chaos ensued and he swung at a demon that was running past him, he instead takes his sword and just sort of slams it into the ground. And the earth begins to crack and this radiant force actually just bursts out of the stone. And it will hit...
Navari goes, if I'd have known you were going to hit all of them, I would have hit all of them too. I thought we'd do this one at a time since they're sleeping.
And so every fiend or undead in that zone has to make a willpower saving throw versus my spell DC.
Sure do. Roll the damage. It should do it all automatically.
Does Natvari and Varaziel account?
Maybe.
Oh. Natvari, you do count. You're a demon.
So, no, I'm not going to say they need to.
Oh.
But
I'm
these
not a
lads
fiend.
will.
I'm a humanoid.
Dolgrim does. 20s? 2 20s? What the fuck?
And by chance, do you remember what your... Oh, you spell... Oh, this is spell CC. It's 13. Cool. So...
Oh, I guess it doesn't actually affect me anyway.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Not an
This is
undead.
a 20.
Damn, Dolgrim.
Isn't he though, technically?
No.
So,
True.
take some radiant damage.
Alright, and then
Hang on. The stunned boy knocked out of their stun from the knocked pattern. I just removed their initiative by accident. Whoops.
Oh.
And to top it off, the figures that fail are turned and they must use their action moving as far away as possible when it's their turn. Cool. All right, what next?
Alright, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to put a hunter's mark on this guy.
Very good.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty. Whoop.
Are you a vengeance paladin, Hector?
Absolutely.
Shouldn't
Alright.
be like a justice paladin.
There isn't any.
It's vengeance against people who break the law, or break justice.
Oh, of course. So Hector also says something as he does this. So he calls out to all of his newly reunited allies, and he says, "The Lord of Destruction has shown his hand. Let us crush his minions and slaughter this prophet.
Okay, I guess so.
Like, do we have to though?
Why wouldn't we?
Did that one creature run through my soul?
Yes.
You won't.
So that'll bait a opportunity attack, will it?
Well, I didn't know if he had to go around since, I mean, my soul is a physical object. Like, it has mass.
There you go.
It would also, I think it would provoke a tax of opportunity.
Yeah, make an opportunity attack with your soul there.
Hmm.
23 will hit.
12 damage. Thank you.
Cool. So,
I guess you should say 6 and 6.
all right, one of them's coming up to challenge Hector. He's ready. He rolled a 10. He ain't doing much challenging.
Doesn't hit.
Weak.
Multi-attacks goes again. That is a 21.
That does hit.
Oh.
So I have to do. Oop,
Hellish Rebuke.
18 damage.
18 damage indeed. So, on that note as well, with the soul, when it lands its attack against the creature, it will have taken 3 fire damage as a burst of fire erupts out of it against the spectral mace that crashed into its body. Not much damage, but enough to knock a soul out of commission.
Ooh, yep.
Thogrum don't have a soul anymore.
And then I gotta do a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, you passed.
He passed.
Cool. That would be his turn. I need to double check which ones actually got turned. I should mark that to make it easier on myself. Is there even a turned icon? Ah, fuck it. I'll remember. Okay. So, it is the Avatar of Bale's turn. And since it failed the save, it needs to use all of its actions moving away. So it'll move.
Hey.
Almost gets pulled along as well since he's projected out of his fucking body. That'll get an opportunity attack from you, Thulgrim, if you have not used your reaction already, which I think you
Yeah, my soul did.
Okay, yep. So he's just gonna move. Actually, no, that can just stay. Like I'm not moving them both. Alright, so he moves as far away as he can. He's out of the zone. Gonna turn back around and get ready to try and do some spicy nonsense. Unfortunately, he has no ranged attacks, so that's going to be interesting. But he does have something else.
No.
So the Avatar lets out a shriek of terror and both terror and rage as it flies away, and then it turns, it gets itself out of the zone, claps its hands together, and you start hearing this chorus of buzzing rising around, like all around you. You see insects crawling around the walls, and it lets out a shriek going, "That hand you seek to crush will be a difficult one to..." Fucking, I've already lost my fucking train of thought. And so has he. As the buzzing overcomes his word, throws his hands forward, and you see a massive swarm of insects emerge and fly to a point that he can see within 300 feet.
Cool speech, bro.
10d10.
Yeah. 10d10.
Counterspell. Can I counterspell it? I don't know if it's a spell or an action. I can use
You have
my
any
third
spells?
fourth level. Yes, I do. I have fourth
Can
level.
you see him?
Can you see him?
Doesn't look like it.
I'm not helpful. You are all dead. It's up to Claude to save you all.
48 damage, but a Constitution saving throw. Half that on a successful save.
We just got our keys back. And we're gonna die. What do you need to survive?
It is a
it's
DC
a
19 check.
Oh. So far only Michelle, which is great because you probably don't have 48 HP.
DC 19 what check?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Should be able to click in the chat and it'll do it for you.
Wait. We have to roll a 19?
A 19 or higher, yes.
I rolled a 18, so I'm gonna give myself
You
a...
have a 24.
A successful.
You're 24.
You rolled you rolled 24 in
Oh,
total.
okay.
All right.
Dolgrim,
Milky
Dolgrim.
succeeds.
I succeed. Dolgrim, have a D4.
You can do that.
Yeah.
All right. So
Oh, God
No!
damn it.
Nope.
Have it
Oh,
again,
that's
but
cursed.
better.
Can I actually do that?
No.
no.
I didn't think so.
Sorry, Thulgrim.
No, that happened.
All you had to do was roll a 2.
75% chance. Will you remove the hypnotic pattern one?
Oh yeah, I can clear it all up. Just applying all this damage.
Oh my god, that's so much damage. That's a lot of damage.
I played mine. Oh, I played
Oh, you
mine.
applied yours. I'm just automatically applying it to people. So
I applied mine already.
Took me from 37 to 13 HP.
Boom.
Oh my god.
all right. So Hector, this is a great chance for you to learn about downed actions.
Oh no.
Hector is down.
I'm down!
The insects got him.
I mean,
He's bugging out.
I'm happy that I decided to run away like a smart
Yeah, right?
person. I took that out of the
I
Nat
too wish
handbook.
I'd taken like 3 steps away. Shit.
I took it out of your handbook. I'm surprised. I was shocked you didn't.
I just didn't think about
Honestly.
it. There's no wall to like duck around, and there's this guy over here.
I
Well,
might
the bad
not.
guys
I
take
might
damage
not
too.
have any
They
wisdom,
sure did.
but I sure was the smartest there.
I'm just finding the reference thing for Hector.
Oh, the book
Yeah,
for Paladin.
for downed actions.
They're fun.
Are you gonna explain?
Okay.
I got to get up and polymorph something immediately. It was great.
I found the link. Do you have it or?
Yep, I'm looking at it in chat again.
Okay.
So take a look at that, Hector. This is something that we're implementing, especially since it's going to be a high mortality or high chance of getting fucking blasted game. This means that when you get down, there are actions you can do that are class specific and generic. They can range from getting you back up to nuking something to being a final hurrah where your character dies permanently, but you make a very big impact on the combat or the campaign as a whole. For example, if Claude dies, he can give the entire party +2 to an attribute of his choice.
You all get +2 charisma. No one here.
Thank
uses
you. I do.
Okay, you get +2 wisdom.
My
To
my
remember.
spellcasting is charisma, and it's capped, so I'd have 22, which would be great.
Don't want to die.
These
I
are
like
odd.
life. I like living.
All right. So the damage has been applied. The flies are down, biting and spinning around
Zip 'em up.
angrily. This old Osmate's also gone. One of the fire demons has been killed by the flies as well. You see that Hector is writhing on the ground trying to get the creatures out of his armor, which is not going particularly well.
Oh, that's really creepy.
He's oozing bugs.
And since this is a persistent effect, you probably don't want to stay inside the bugs for any longer than you have to, or potentially find a way to disperse them. Melky, you're up.
Can I burn them?
This guy also smell kitty.
I'm not a miracle worker. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at options real quick.
Yeah. You do not want to end your turn in the insects. I'll say that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh,
Meow, meow,
fuck.
meow, meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Well, I guess as my action, I will hoist Hector up onto my shoulders. Fireman carry him.
Mm-hmm.
I will bonus action fucking dash. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that guy would get opportunity attacks. So I could disengage actually. Like a bonus action disengage, so he won't slap me.
Sure.
Bring them here. Don't bring them here. Don't bring them here.
Bitch, it's either that or stay inside. Fucking
Stay inside. Go outside.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't bring them here.
Crimea River, Claude Dubois.
Yeah, I'll make it to right here and deposit Hector right up here.
Is
And
that-
I
is
think
that a
I'll use
bell?
this opportunity as it makes sense if you're going to attack to use this downed action. So before you set Hector down, barely conscious, he sort of places a hand on your shoulder. And though he says nothing, Marquis could feel a sort of like a seething vengeance coming off of him that would sort of give him a little bit more inspiration for the next shot he might take.
Okay. So what was that, like advantage or like a D something
so-
towards a strike or?
So it says the next time you attack, both of us will roll to hit, and if we both hit, the attacks together also deal 1d8 radiant damage on top of it.
Okay. Well, that's gonna happen now because Marquis is going to action surge.
Oh! Do you just roll your attack with advantage then?
No, I don't roll with advantage. Well, actually, he moved, so I can't use aim. Do I? Also, a question I had, Anton. You said they're magical, so do less damage. The bow I have doesn't say it's magical, but it needed attunement. Does that mean it's magical for the purpose of overcoming damage resistance, or no?
It should say if it is, so let's just assume that it's not.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it says it is. Okay, then yes, it is magical.
Oh,
for the
is
purpose of overcoming. Yep.
I didn't see that in there.
Well, also you get the radiant damage, which will make the arrow magical.
It's only if we both hit.
Well, don't miss.
All right, Hector, don't miss.
Don't miss.
You can just roll with your greatsword.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
All right.
Oh.
Castus, you get a crit.
Well, yes. I'm so proud of you. Look at that, you crit. I'm so proud of you.
I just crit last turn.
Oh, must be nice.
Holy shit. So that'll be
29 plus a d8.
plus
Yep.
1d8 times 2.
Times 2 or just 2d8?
1d8 times 2.
So 2d8.
No, the different values.
So if he rolls an 8, it's a 16.
Yes.
Correct.
I know, man.
And there it is.
There it is.
Oh, damn!
Describe
Who's
how
a
you
divination?
fucking-
Who's a good divination wizard? Who's a good divination
It's
wizard?
me! That guy
Describe how you
died and I
kill.
took his powers.
Wait, Claude didn't do anything.
Describe
Yes,
how
I
you
did.
kill
I
said
Timothy.
I said it's an 8, so it's gonna be a 16. And then you
Nah.
rolled a 16. So excuse me!
I was lucky.
I think I
guess.
deserve a portent die for defining that.
Nah. Yeah, so Malky pretty much, he deposits Hector and like stands back up, and he just, he yells, pull back, and like as he's like knocking his bow, like the tip, like a wisp of like something like kind of like draws up from the tip of the arrow, and he shoots it, and like the arrow makes like a blinding contrail as it fires off. So it's almost like he just shoots a laser out of his bow, and then it quickly like the light dissipates and just punches a hole through the demon.
Yeah, the demon, like, its top half and, like, part of its spine just left sort of lying there as its body is blown to pieces and splattered across the wall.
Hector would be so proud.
So,
I have another. Well, I've double attack. That's not double action though. I couldn't like jam a potion in Hector's mouth while I was here, could I?
oh, go on. Let's just say you can.
Woo.
Yeah, Nucky, I'll turn a little like pop a potion and like bend down. He just like pretty much just opens it like an over the shadowy like part of the cloak.
Hope it hits his mouth.
Yeah, he's like maybe if a little goes in his nose, he'll drink it vicariously that way. He's like, Malchus is like, no time for death, Justice, get the fuck up.
All right. One of the demons that's left, it shouts something angry and infernal. Once again, as you can speak it, realize that it's not particularly happy at being summoned here to be immediately devoured by insects. And it runs away, casting magic missile over its shoulder as it gets to cover.
Hector heals 10 hit points, by the way. Fucking max roll. You're welcome.
Thank you.
And Natvari takes 6 damage as 3 magical bolts collide with her chest.
Ow.
Nice.
Claudia boy, you're up.
Alright, don't worry, Natvari, I got you. Who did that? Which one? Point to them, Natvari. Point to the
I
victim.
don't know. That
Which
guy
one
hiding?
did it?
Is it this one?
Maybe.
Is it this one?
I don't know. Which one was it?
Well, where did it? Which one
Ran
was
around,
it?
it ran around that corner, yes.
I can tell you how to find out.
Tell me how to find out.
Open the initiative tracker. Look which one is in line, and there's a ping combatant thing. So the only one that would have gone between me and Thulgrim.
Oh, okay. It is this one.
Okay, there you go. Claude,
All
you're
right.
Claudie boy, what's Claude gonna do?
But instead of attacking that one,
What?
do something we call alpha striking.
No. Why would I waste a fucking mind thrust that does like a billion?
That is
damage
not
on
what I
that guy?
fucking said, first of all.
Why would I alpha strike? What does that even mean?
Alpha striking means you hit the one that's going to go next, so he doesn't get an action. So you lower the amount of damage going out on the enemy team.
I don't know.
If the one that goes next is near death and you kill him, he just doesn't go.
Yeah, that damage is removed from the equation.
I don't like this.
Listen, you don't have to do it. I'm
I
just
don't
telling.
like this.
Just
polymorph on Hector.
scream revenge and shoot the one that shot Navari. That's just what I'm saying.
First of all, you can't see the one that shot Navari. It's hiding. Second of all, this other one will probably shoot Navari.
Alternatively, if there is no Netvari to shoot, can she take damage?
No.
I'd polymorph Natvari into a dinosaur. T-Rex to be specific. Can I? Wait, can I?
Have you seen a T-Rex?
In his dream,
in a book?
in his dreams.
No.
What have
It
I
has to be
seen?
an animal
What is
you've
the-
seen.
What is the scariest thing I've seen?
That you could
I'm going to
polymorph?
DM caution you against polymorphing the other spellcaster in your party in the
She's
middle of a small
badly
incident.
injured and will go down if she gets hit.
That's fine.
She could
be a lot.
literally turn into a T-Rex and chomp.
Shella's pinging a creature over and over again.
Oh my god. Alright. 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 Alright.
Where's Rosdale when we need her to fucking soak some damage?
I know. The question is, do we want Toll the Dead, Ray of Frost, or Mindy Poppy? We didn't align on how many Mind Thrusts I have, right? Or was it 5, I think?
3 per short rest. Well, no, 3 per
Short rest, I like
proficiency modifier per long rest.
that.
Isn't that a pretty powerful hit?
No,
Yeah,
it's
so
just a little bit stronger than my Ice Bolt.
So what were you just bitching at me about Mind Thrust for?
That's like 4d8 as opposed to 3.
So, are you gonna use the thing that costs resources or the free one, which is the cantrip?
They're both cantrips. But yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to think on Toll the Dead. Whatever, we'll just Ray Frost it. YOLO. Attack. Please die. That's fine.
12 does not hit.
Womp womp. That's my turn. Wait, no, it isn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my turn.
Okay. It is now this one's turn, and it's going to do this.
Sorry, that's fine.
Through the horde of insects, a murderer comes, and it hits Netvari with a stick for 20. Does 20 hit?
Yep. 1 sec.
Oh, sure.
Oh. I should have polymorphed you into a dinosaur.
No, you should just not have missed.
I can't control that. I don't know why I told the dead. I don't know.
Where
Sometimes
the fuck's my necklace? Necklace! Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Blech. What does shield do?
Increases your AC by a certain amount.
I don't think it's enough, so I'm not gonna do that.
It'll increase it to 19. So yeah, not quite enough.
Yeah.
On its own.
I don't have anything else really. Okay, I take 19 points of damage. Can you apply it?
Yes. So technically, you only take 10 points of damage because of your fire resistances.
Yay! Okay.
And it goes again
Oh no.
for its multi-attack.
Huh.
14 misses.
And again.
Thulgrim, you're up. Actually, wait, hang on. It'll run out of the fucking bugs. And it'll get an opportunity attack from you, Netvari.
Fucker. Okay. I don't have much.
You've got the Club of Showmanship.
I sure do. I'm looking at that or my hand axe. I just punch it in the butt as it runs away. A 2. Cool. That's it.
All right, the 1 does not hit, unfortunately. All right, Thulgrim, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna swing.
I have a question.
Sure.
Those things that we got in the jungle still apply?
No, I'll say that they've all been removed, unless you want them there.
I mean, I like +2 chance to hit, but you know.
Yeah,
Nah.
me too.
My reasoning is that since you've left the jungle and are back here, and the Gidbin has put its magical energies out, the hateful dreams no longer hold sway over you.
Alright.
Kind of.
But yeah, Thulgrim. Holy
Holy
fire!
fire. So I get to add a D4 radiant to all my attacks, and all physical damage becomes radiant damage.
That's right.
Ooh,
13 will not hit. No, unfortunately.
Okay, second attack.
$14 also doesn't hit. Because you've been having really rubbish luck with rolls for these past couple of games.
Yeah.
Change your dice.
Well, I want this thing dead. Action surge. Let's try that again.
Good on ya.
$19.
19 will hit.
So that's a 10 radiant
All right.
plus a D4, so 1 extra radiant. And another 8 radiant.
All right. 19 damage in total.
Does that bring it below 25?
It does. It succeeded the saving throw, but it is now frightened until the end of its next turn because it succeeded the saving throw. Rather than being instantly destroyed. So this demon gets clobbered, it lets out a howling shriek of terror, trying to brush the bugs off at the same time. It's going to try and run away from you when it's its turn.
It's going to run away from me. Question.
Sure.
Actually, that's kind of metagaming. I was like, if I move north, is it going to try and go south, or is it going to be like... Yeah, I'm going to go there.
It'll probably just go south-ish. It's just going to move like as far away from you as it possibly can. So whatever the shortest line is away from you, it'll take that.
So I'll probably do something like that.
Yep.
No, I don't trust it. He needs to be dead.
Oh, got one. That hits.
16.
16 hits.
10 radiant. 17 radiant. And holy fire for one more. 18 radiant. There we go. Okay, sweet.
All right. As you blast him, he disintegrates into a pile of nothingness as radiant energy courses over his demonic body, disintegrating it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move out of the circle of death.
That is good. Netvari, you are up.
Natvar is very upset. She's a very
Understandably. She's covered in bugs.
There's bugs everywhere. She's probably bleeding a whole bunch from just being smacked about and whatnot. And you know what Natvar does when she's mad? She sets
kills
shit
things.
on fire. So fireball at
She
4th
blows
level.
up. She blows up literally.
Ooh. She casts Fireball on Thulgrim.
Fireball at 4th level on these things.
All right, roll that there damage.
$36 damage. I made a Venn diagram of death.
All right, 2 fails, 2 successes.
Okay.
Let's just apply this. So on those who succeeded, they will take half damage. All right. The fireball sears through the air and explodes at the base just in front of the avatar. The avatar starts laughing and then realizes, oh, hey, this fire actually can hurt me. And it raises its arm up to try and shield its face. You spare a moment to look down at Ormus and see that he is half devoured by bugs, the other half scorched by the fireball. Whatever was left of Ormus is not going to be there for much longer.
That's okay. He wanted to be dead.
Anyway. And then I leave.
Very wise.
She kind of looks very, very intimidatingly across the hallway at the guy who's hiding in the hallway, like,
Ha! You thought that would enter, but my fire is very potent, and you're a big stupid head, and I have to go. And she turns around and runs, kind of crying.
Ooh.
she gets down to the hallway and just kind of goes whoop behind the wall.
All right, Thalgrim, it's time to get hit by a sword.
Yeah.
25.
Oh, no.
I don't think that'll. Oh wait, yeah. Well.
For a total of 21 damage, unless you mitigate it in some way.
You want to give me a gua?
Gwa.
Gua. Gua.
Don't think I can.
All right, you take 21 damage. And it's multi-attack. He goes again.
How did he get that far?
He moved 30 feet.
Alright.
Does a 21 hit? Or can you mitigate that in some way?
Shield of Faith.
Oh!
22 AC.
Alright, you do not get downed by the fire demon just yet, as the Shield of Faith shields you with your faith.
Hector,
you're up.
All right. So first
You are up.
First order of business. Hector is going to use all 40 of his lay on hands points and heal himself. And then he's going to sort of hobble back, breathing a word of thanks to Marquis as he tries to rejoin the battle. But he's not quite sure if it's quite far away.
A word of advice, Hector.
The bugs cannot hurt me.
That is very much a lie. They did hurt you. I had to save you. I had to drag you out of here.
They got in your armor. It was very gross to watch.
I'm sure
Shield
right
of
if we
Faith
take
is
your
actually
armor
not
out
a
now.
reaction.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's my bonus action, which I can't do when it's not my turn.
Oh.
To pretend.
Well, then-
it's a
Why did you tattle on yourself?
I'll
Because that's
say
the
this.
rules.
The minimum damage would be enough to down you. So Thalgrim is down.
No.
Prepare now. If anything comes around this corner, feel free. I will save Thorgrim. I can do it with minimal.
Can't you like
Ish
ghost
damage.
through the wall and stuff?
That is the
I
plan.
have a much better idea.
I don't
In
believe
here
that.
It is better.
Hey,
so-
Hector.
Yes.
give me, of your choice, a Arcana, a Religion, or an Investigation roll.
Arcana, Religion, or Investigation.
Yep, whichever one you want.
Well, do
I was
religion.
saying, I could put him in a ball, and we could push him. You just kick him real hard, and he could roll right
18.
through it.
Cool. You are aware that demonic summonings and possessions are fickle things. And until the demon is fully present in a particular realm or part of the world, it is bound to the vessel with which it was summoned. If the vessel is destroyed, the demon is destroyed.
That's kind of
And you
Alright.
can see that the vessel currently is being eaten alive by bugs and is also on fire.
And so,
Don't kill it. I need to kill it.
well,
No, the
unfortunately-
vessel you don't want to look like.
Yeah. Let me see what I can do here.
That's what I want to look like, no?
You don't want to look like Ormus. You want to look like Bale.
True. Bail Organa. I would like to be that guy. Who's the actor that plays him? He's like, that man doesn't age.
Yeah. So as Hector sort of steps around the corner and takes a better look at the carnage that's sort of taken place on this ritual site, he did all he could muster in these few seconds, just getting himself back up on his feet with that lay on hands. So he just calls back to his allies and he says, "The corpse! Aim for the corpse! Ignore the demons!"
I did that a little bit.
And that will be his turn.
Cool. Alright. The Avatar now cannot cross the insect. Actually, no, what am I talking about? Yes, he can. Fucking. Actually, can it?
Step in it if you dare.
He can get to there, and that's as far as he can move. But he's just cackling wildly as he floats back towards everyone.
Ah. I like that
Alright.
guy.
Melky, you're right. And also, I think you something, Thulgrim, because the PDF is formatted weirdly and the fucking fighter downed actions are off the side of the page, so I'll just link them to you.
Oh, I can see them.
Oh, I guess it's just my
Question.
display.
A question with downed actions.
Sure.
He said magically vanishing. If you multi-class, do you get access to like double?
You do, yes, you get both.
Damn, I need to start putting one level in each class.
I don't know where to find the down actions.
In the Discord chat in general, that's the second post up.
Don't worry, I will down you so you can learn them.
All right, Melky, save the day.
No. Listen here, Malkeith, I've been
double-checking something.
saving the day while you were gone.
That is lovely, Claude, but I am here now, so shut up and let me work.
Oh. He's so demanding. I love it.
Just seeing when I can use a particular thing. Okay, that's fine. Okay, sharpshooter, aim shot. Well, I can't aim shot because I had to move. I'll roll that. Well, you know, we're just for shits and giggles. Well, it doesn't say if it has to be declared before or after. Does that hit?
Who are you hitting?
Ormus?
That'll hit.
Okay, then I don't need to. I was gonna jack it with precision attack if it was too low, but
Mm-hmm. All right. Describe what happens, Melky. How do you end this fast?
you know, he pretty much like if Hector can see, well, he probably can't see out of his hood, but Malky pretty much like rests the tip of his arrow like on Hector's shoulder with how like close, with how in line they are, because he's definitely not getting in Bale's line of sight if he can help it at the moment.
Not getting the bug range. Yeah.
Yeah, not in bug range. But he sees poor Ormus, just like, he probably looks so sad and pathetic at the moment. And he just kind of whispers under his breath. He's like, "Be fine, rest, old man." And then he just lets the arrow go, and it pretty much just dead between his eyes. If he had a unibrow, he's got two separate eyebrows right now.
So let's just do this and then let it do its thing. As the arrow strikes Ormus's body, the effect is almost instantaneous. The forms of the demons around you and their remains on the ground all just dissipate into ash instantaneously, including the avatar. The last thing you hear is Bale's laughter ringing in your ears as he's floating menacingly towards you before silence. Silence beyond the bugs, which are still there and they're still buzzing.
Oh, the bugs are still there.
But if you give it a minute, the bugs dissipate.
Yeah, as soon as the bugs dissipate, Malkees is going to sprint over to Thulgrim.
Actual, literal minute.
And he'll be dead in a literal, dead in a literal minute.
Yeah, I have 18 seconds.
Okay, mine is however long the bugs have been.
Well, Hector could Misty Step across the swarm, and then cast Cure Wounds, if that's permissible.
Yeah,
that sounds good to me.
The quickest way to keep Thulgrim from getting murdered. I mean, though, if we have one fancy pants holy man come back, we only really need one, right?
That's true.
Oh, no! Wrong!
Billy said, "Hell no, I like Thulgrim Ice Tank.
I like him. He's my money ticket."
So that is 6 HP.
He is going to give us fancy corporate jobs.
Okay.
So I'll use up that Misty Step too.
Whoa!
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know what that did.
Ah!
I think that's telling me where I can go.
Yes.
Well, we could get rid.
Oh my god! Hector summoned a demon.
Hector summoned the... Jesus.
Hector is the demon.
Thulgrim and Hector touched, and now they are a demon.
Right.
Now the combat's over, I could tell what Malky produced with that patch. There were more important things going on.
Mhm.
You know what it was, Billy?
A horse.
2 dogs.
Yeah, he
I
has
want
2
to-
mastiffs.
Two big mastiffs appear, just like sitting, just like.
Does it say what kind of dog?
Yep, it says 2 mastiffs.
Oh.
I'm not getting a Shiba. It's not your dog. You can't name it.
Can it be a corgi?
No.
It's massive.
Malky.
Christian.
Before-
Bonjour, Christian.
Before the interaction, Malky leads down and pets the dogs, ruffles their chins. He's like, "Stay for now.
Wait.
I'll be back."
Isn't a mastiff a gun in Apex? So 2 shotguns just fell out of the sky?
Man, where
a big hit.
did those guns get their names from? It's almost like the breed of dog has been around longer than a fucking 2020 video game. No, you're right. The gun was named first. You got me.
You got 2 shotguns.
I got 2 shotguns and you can't have them. I'm fucking double fisting them.
Oh my god.
Thulgrim requests everybody gather around in the central courtyard or whatever. I mean, it's not a courtyard. We're not outside, but
Wow.
Hey guys, why there's always a crow with us, do you think?
Guap.
To remind me of my sins.
Yeah, you have a lot of those, don't you?
No.
To remind me of my birdie past.
Sorta, kinda.
Everybody regains 10 health.
Oh,
Can I
Oh.
add some
Fulgrim!
more?
Full heal Thulgrim. Can I donate one of those healths to Nabari?
Why is my health at 2 all of a sudden?
I think
Oh,
you did the damage to yourself from your shot. I think you had yourself targeted.
Why did you shoot
Arrow just
yourself?
ricocheted off the ground and fucking hit me in the chest. Like,
Alright, put us all back. Combat started.
I was trying to figure it out. I was like, is the bow like cursed or something? Because like when you did the damage roll, it just knocked it off yourself. And I was like, is it like does it to me, does it to them?
No, it was not.
fun fact, I had a cursed javelin in Michelle's game, and every time I rolled like a 1, which was frequent because I have bad rolls, I would throw it, and it would go and stab me in the back.
Yeah. If it wasn't a 1 though, it would come back to his hand though.
And technically, it came back anyway because it was stuck in my back.
All right.
Okay. Well, prayer of healing was 10 minutes long.
All right. So, do you converse amongst yourselves during that 10 minutes at all, or?
Can we like loot? Can I like see if there's anything
What
here?
is there to
What are you? What are you trying to loot?
I want to see if he has like the secrets to divination. I want journals. I want sacred text. I want to know what
body
he found out.
There is nothing left of that body.
This
There
is his temple. He's been here. Where does he
blood.
sleep?
He's probably looking for books and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this particular part, there is nothing. This just seems like it's like a ritual antechamber that was repaired.
Well, that sucked. I'm gonna go see Fratley now.
I want to find
before we
the
go,
high...
if I may say it, 1 or 2 things.
Fine.
I would just like to say that I believe it is fortuitous that we have run into each other again. I had planned to go off on my mission alone, but the events of just now, with this infernal avatar, it made me realize that I'll need your help in completing what I was set out to do.
And what is that?
Well, I was given something of a prophecy, and I was only given the words, "In light, enter darkness, and in darkness, you will find the light."
That sounds pretty apropos for what we're trying to do, so, sure.
Is it like telling you to kind of like embrace the dark side, like Mr. Ball said?
Absolutely not.
No, I believe it's saying that in hell we'll find something dedicated to the light that we need. That's pretty much what I'm
I
gathering.
mean, we are going to the city of light. So in the city of light, we will go into hell, and then in hell we will find whatever light thing you are looking for.
Maybe it's like an angel, and that is the weapon they caught another angel. Maybe Tyrael got caught again.
See, I wasn't blowing smoke, Hector. We've seen Tyrael.
I freed him. I actually freed him, and he called me his chosen.
No, that's not really true.
The joke was funny the first time.
No.
I no longer find humor in this repetitive joke.
Thulgrim, tell him. Thulgrim, tell him that Tyrael called me his chosen.
We have met Tyrael. That part is true.
We let him go. He was trapped, and we freed him.
He was bound in a temple that was... They were using him to, I think, turn off the sun.
Yeah. You probably saw that a while ago. The sun went out.
I did.
It's
and that was related to the capture of Tyrael.
Yeah, we let him go, and the sun came back and stuff.
You rescued Tyrael.
Yeah.
Right.
Hector has to turn away from everybody.
Is he seething or secretly like crying, like hiding his like shoulder sobs?
So physically he's quite resolute, but inside he is very, very disappointed that he wasn't traveling with the party during this time. And he's even more upset that the people that he thought were sort of incompetent idiots were the ones to save Tyrael, who was sort of his idol.
Whoopsies. Give me an investigation roll, Claude, over the time of this prayer.
Okay.
Because you see that you are actively looking for secrets. All right, well, you find 2 secrets.
Oh.
So, I'm going to roll on a table.
Michelle, give me more secrets.
No.
A table of scrolls. I will put this together for Curse of Strahd, and I'm going to use it here.
I'm
So-
going to find a vampire. I'm going to find my boyfriend to scroll to teleport to his house.
It's funny you say that.
Ah! I found another necrofix.
No,
I'm sorry I crashed your
not
car.
another one of those. Last thing we need is to be shot with another cannonball.
I mean...
Do you think
I know.
Hector is going? Do you think Hector is going to let you get away with that? When that shit.
No, he's such a prude. I command him to let me get away with it. I need that spell. Can you give me a command scroll?
Roll the command number.
Wait, I'm a wizard. I might be able to learn it, though. If I have a scroll.
It's a cleric and paladin spell. I'm not sure you
I can't, like,
can.
take the scroll and be
I'm
like...
not 100% sure, actually.
Just depends on if it has your name on it.
Technically, there are 2 kinds of scrolls in the game. One is the kind that you could learn a spell if you were a wizard, and the other kind is a already prepared spell stored on paper, similar to the way a potion is stored in liquid form. So if it's the already created one, it is a one-time use item. If it's the other one, then only if it's of your class you could read it and learn it. Or you could cast it, like if you were a sorcerer and you couldn't just like learn a new one by reading it, you could read it off the page and cast it from there. If it was a sorcerer spell.
Well, you now have 2 spell scrolls in your inventory, Claude. They are what you have found. And they include links to what the spells do.
Oh! Can I learn these?
Yeah, as long as you have the materials, which is 150 gold pieces worth of reagents.
These are good spells.
Well, while we're waiting,
has all your money.
No, I don't have. I do not have all the money. Y'all have money. In fact, y'all have 2/3 of all the money.
No.
Yeah.
Because Claude spent all of his portion already.
Well, that's Claude's fault.
So Claude has no money. You have half the money, and I don't remember who has the other half. Probably Thulgrim.
It's in my ice tank.
Well, there you go. Yeah, Thulgrim has half the money, and Malkis has half the money.
I invested in our car,
No.
which is always good. I heard.
You invested in a motorcycle that only you can drive. That only you
That's
drive.
not true. 2 people can ride on my motorcycle.
Although, does Malkis's character sheet have the money we have?
Yeah, he also has our group bank.
Yeah, I had the group bank, but I don't have.
On top of the money we stole from the casino, Malkis also has the other money.
Yeah, Malky had his, the money he was using, like he was holding on to for the party.
Our log money.
I don't have the log money. I don't have in my inventory how much money I had, but I think I have it written down.
Okay. The reason I asked is because, like, I know in the quote-unquote party inventory, we have 4,500 GP.
Whoa.
I
Sorry,
have
45,000. Yeah, 45,000. But I have nothing in the ice tank written. Like, there's nothing in it written.
After Claude made his purchases in I think the city. Yeah. Malkis has 8.3 thousand. Thulgrim has 3.3 thousand because you gave money to the church. Claude has 2.3 thousand, and Ziandri, Natvari, and Veraciel all have 8.3 thousand.
Wait, I have 2.3 thousand gold?
Yes.
I think it's just how that's just how the party inventory is divided up, though. I think it's all stored there.
Oh,
what did you say it was for Thulgrim? 3 point what? 3.2?
3.3.
I have 8.3. You said.
Yes.
How much did I have?
But
So if you want to put that in your own
that's
inventory,
how much we
and
actually. Yeah, that's how much we actually have. The way it's divided is that whole amount divided by 3, and Thulgrim has 1/3, Malkis has 1/3, and I don't know who the other third.
Probably Claude, but he spent it.
Yeah, so Malky still has 8,900 gold. Because he had like 600
Like, what's
something
like
and a bunch of platinum.
150 when we could have a tiny hut?
I mean, you still have money to buy
You
reagents.
never have to pay for an in-room again.
You have money.
Have
you
we
can
ever?
spend.
How much
No.
do I have?
2.3 thousand.
Gold?
Yes.
2,300 gold.
Oh, okay. I didn't even have that.
Wait.
In my...
I thought you spent all of that on your magic carpet.
This is after he spent money on his magic stuff.
Gotcha. Thank
That's
you.
why he has less than everyone else.
Okay. Well, I want to. I'm gonna go buy the scroll, but we'll do that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not going to make you go off and buy the reagents. I'm just going to say you can just deduct the money, and that counts as having preemptively bought the reagents to learn the scrolls.
While we're waiting for Thulgrim's spell, I'm going to play with my new dogs.
All
I'm going
right.
to just like sit in the temple and
You said
give
it's
them big face
150.
scritches, and like let them
Yeah.
lay on me.
150
They get
each.
10 health as well.
Sorry, it's one of them is 150. The other one is 100 gold. It's 50 gold per level of spell, and it also takes you 2 hours per scroll to copy it into your wizard book.
Okay.
Hey,
All right. Well,
Anton.
Yes.
Natvari wants to go pick up her staff. Did you remember
Okay.
that she left it with Horatli so that he could make it better? And did you make it better, or did you forget about that?
I remembered, but you'll have to have a conversation as to what's going to happen there.
Okay. I was like, it was so long ago. I thought maybe, it just didn't happen. But you already did it, so you're fancy pants, man. Natvari is going to go talk to the guy.
And I'll also note to everyone, now that Ormus has been slain, the Avatar has been dispersed, and you are back in the town, you have a moment of reprieve to rest and prepare for your next step of your journey. You know where the City of Lights is. You have transport in the form of Brucey the bird. And you are also well aware that once you pass that precipice, you're not going to be back in the mortal world for quite some time. So you will need to tend to any affairs here before taking the next part of the journey.
So, as far as Thulgrim is concerned, there are three things. One is the belt of the crane
Mm-hmm.
from Arithi, the children of Barbarian. Is that correct, or did I type something in correctly?
Children of Akarat or something, maybe?
I'm not sure. I have belt
It's from
of the
one of the-
crane.
Yeah, it's from one of the barbarian clans to the north of the world.
So I have that belt, which I was going to take back, and
Mhm.
then I have the map from the ghostly miners
The Goosely Dwarves. Yep.
that was asked to be returned, and then I wanted to kill Zen Kakar, the Pope.
Mhm.
So I don't know where Zen.
Whenever
Kakar
we
is.
can get around to killing the Pope,
Yeah.
So
I'm
you
gonna
are
kill
aware from what you've learned in the past that Zankakur is the mortal form that the Lord of Hatred, Mephisto, is using to roam around. Killing Mephisto is one and the same as killing Zankakur.
Gotcha. And then I also have an item that I left, the belt, the Heraldric belt, which gave me. It was doing like the extra spell slots, or I
Yep.
could use it to get spell slots. That was.
So we're going to hit you both then go to where Hartley would have been. The blacksmith in question.
Yes, if she mentions that's where she's going to go, then I'll be like, oh, I'll tag along. I have something there as well.
Cool. So you arrive to Hartley's forge, the ramshackle thing it is, and you see that he's there working in his own magical way as he's enchanting items. And you see on a table there are 2 potions, corked, wrapped with purple ribbons, with your names etched on the side in some sort of scratchings against the glass. Yep. He is here, and as he turns as you arrive, he looks to you, goes, "Ah, I was wondering when you would arrive, and judging by the excitement at the top of the pyramid, you have dealt to Ormus."
He is no longer
Tis-
with us.
He lived a good life and did good to ensure that our town can at least persist for another few months. I hope that I've not been too presumptuous. Working with your items has proven to be quite challenging. I may have made some, I don't want to say mistakes, because we don't truly make mistakes, do we? It's all about carrying on in the face of adversity. He gestures towards the 2 potions. The magics in your weapons and your belt were very difficult to mold. I was not able to turn them into another form or to somehow enhance the item in any discernible way, but I was able to distill its essence, and when working with Alcor, the alchemist in town, have derived a potion for both of you. You'll be able to maintain an effect similar to what you had in your item without needing to attune to it.
Wait, does my staff deal still do what it did before?
Your staff has been juiced.
Does the potion last forever?
The potion should last forever, though it will be an uncomfortable sleep.
What?
You will drink the potion, and then you will go to rest, and you will have awful dreams. But when you wake up, your body will be changed, your magical aura will be strengthened, and you will be more mightier than you were before.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
That's not fair.
You're not here, Cody Bois.
I'm just saying it in your head.
Coming from the person who just found 2 new spells.
Yeah, shut up, Cody Bois.
They're not that great. They're not that great.
You
Oh
said
my
they were
God.
cool.
Yeah, literally.
It's a hut. It's a house for you. I make you a house.
Oh my god.
So, Thulgrim, your belt, it seems to have been, its magical essence was intertwined with your own. It seems to have given an effect that I was not quite expecting. It seems to be tied to the strings of fate in some way. We'll let you discover exactly what that means. I am not entirely certain what to make of the blessing you will receive. All I know is it will be useful.
Well, I guess anything in my quest to stop the evil that is laying siege to us, anything is better than nothing.
Well, he gestures towards the 2 potions. As they say in Lutgelain, bottoms up.
Bottoms up. Sort of clears away his beard a little bit. And then drinks the potion.
Thulgrim needs a straw.
So, Michelle, what does Thulgrim's drink taste like?
Oh, Thulgrim's drink tastes like cherry jelly belly jam.
Okay. And Thulgrim, what does Netvari's drink taste like?
It was a your staff did what? Fire? I'm gonna say it's like it's a carbonated fruity drink with a slightly spicy aftertaste. Like your mouth feels like you drink capsaicin as well. Like as you drink it, it's like a strawberry drink, and then kind of like, ooh, my mouth is on fire.
But then I don't feel it because I'm fire resistant.
I mean, you can feel the capsaicin. It doesn't
I'm
hurt.
kidding.
You can feel it.
Cool. I'll add this to your inventories. You should notice, Netvari and Thulgrim, that you will have a new passive ability added. I'm still typing yours up though, Netvari.
Oh yeah.
Anton,
Mm-hmm.
before I left Lutgelain, come out here, could I have just picked up a couple extra healing potions for the party?
Sure. Add 4. Or as many as you think relevant.
Well, I was gonna deduct the money and get like 5 greater and 5 regular.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Can I sleep while they're doing this, Anton?
You may. You may all return to the ship that you are resting on and get some sleep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, spell slots, I missed you.
So if I understand it correctly, the Heraldric Belt is an item I have that I can use, but I'm no longer attuned to it, so it would have...
No, so the project belt has been destroyed, and in return, you have gained a new feat, and that's the feat which is in your passive features. Fate's avatar down at the bottom.
So the belt and the ability to get spells back is completely gone.
Yes.
In
exchange for this one here.
I need a new weapon, you guys. He made my staff into a potion.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't have a weapon.
I mean, I
I
guess I have
do
a
not
couple
have a
of
spare.
wands. Could use a couple of wands. I got this
I
knife
have
that turns
this.
into a needle.
Hector holds out a small piece of rough paper.
What is the paper for?
Go ahead, hit something with it.
The pen is my.
You know what? Why not? So she takes the piece of paper and she, I don't know, hits it like a bush or something.
The bush turns purple.
Can I keep this?
If you would like it, it is a fine weapon. A good replacement for your staff.
I don't know if it's a replacement for my staff, but it's pretty funny. She starts looking around for things to turn purple that won't piss people off.
So it looks like it's the Children of Bull Cathos.
Children of Bull Cathos, yep.
That was who the Crane tribe belt is.
Mm-hmm.
She turns one of the docks purple, board by board, until someone stops her.
People do not seem to be particularly interested in stopping you. The dock slowly turns purple.
You know what I could give you, Natvari?
What is it?
It is called a torch. And you
I know what a torch is.
Right, but you light it on fire, what do you do?
She just holds her hand up and makes her hand be on fire. I can do that, I don't need a torch.
But they could call you like the tiefling torch. And you could breathe fire from the torch. Or you could pretend you're like...
She holds the fire out in her hand and goes, and fire goes forward.
No, okay,
I can do that without a torch.
See, this is a piece of wood that you can hit someone with.
Isn't
that
this
is
more
also
impressive?
on fire.
More impressive.
What do you think would hurt more? A wooden club or your hand?
I'm not good at clubbing. Did you see me miss that guy?
Well, just stop missing.
Oh, touche!
Oh yeah! Yeah! Stop missing!
I need a different thing. I need a new cool thing. Hey, Marquise, did you use that feather that I left with you?
I didn't actually. I rode a boat with Hector, so
Good.
here you are.
Thank
got
you.
a random chill on my...
I would like my feather back. What's really funny, Marquise, is I gave you the feather of riding a bird back to us, and we ended up needing to ride a bird out of where we were.
I saw that. That bird was weird and it was frightening.
He's kind of a
Can I
nice
tell
guy.
him
There's
how
two
he's
guys. He's two guys, and he got smooshed into a bird by the evil, crazy guy who lives in the City of Lights.
Mm-hmm. Can I show Malkeith my flying horse now?
Sure.
Mom!
And I come out on Biscuit with his beautiful Pegasus wings. What do you think, Malkeith?
Hey, Marquise.
Think you've made a horse fly? Congratulations.
I'm like the Wright brothers.
I'm not flying on your horse, so you're like the right Claude. You're right, Claude, you are.
Get on my horse, Malkeith, and he holds his hand out. Come on, you know you wanna.
No,
You know you wanna.
Natvari was asking me something. Yes, Natvari.
Will you eat this berry?
Oh yeah, will you?
This seems like a trap.
Hit him with the paper, turn him purple.
No.
What is this berry?
It will do
berry?
something, but it's very, very, not bad.
Thorgrim, what's the berry?
He doesn't know.
Who cares? He doesn't.
It's a berry that Sassafras gave her.
Hmm.
Right. It's
think she
some
has a few of them.
sassafras, I think.
Okay. What if I eat one at the same time?
Right.
Is it
Come
fire?
on.
Is it a fireberry?
It's not a fireberry. No, I'm not going to light you on fire, Marquise. You just got
Why
back.
would we do that, Malkis? Eat the damn berry.
Fine.
Okay, so she gives him a berry and also gets poised to eat the berry. Alright, on the count of, I'm just gonna eat it. She waits to see if... Okay! Then she, like, kind of hops in a circle, and as she does so, she jingles. For no apparent reason.
Yeah, congratulations. You have now consumed a jingleberry.
This is great. This is great for the person who sneaks around. This is a wonderful thing you've done. Do I have to shit it out to make it stop?
No, it goes away very quickly.
Okay, just making
He's like
sure.
a cat now. We can't lose him.
It goes away. It goes away after a little bit, and then when it's gone, it's 10 minutes. It's just 10 minutes.
It's
I'm just
10
making sure.
You're so angry. You think I would do something to you that would fuck you up, Marquise?
I don't know. It's been gone a minute.
I didn't make you purple.
That could go away, I imagine. Can it go?
Oh.
Is it paint or is it?
Does
like...
it go away? Hector, how long does purple paper last?
I'm not sure. I've never cared to sit around and wait. It does go away eventually. It does turn back to the way it was before.
We could use purple paper when we're in hell and people will think you're purple people.
Or you can eat it and you'll be a flying purple paper eater.
Amazing.
But how do we get the flying part?
Claude.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
Disgust.
There's
Come on,
probably
I-
some purple demons, right?
Oh,
I
no,
think-
longhorn
you know
flying
what
purple
else?
paper eater.
We could eat the berries, and they'll be like, "What are you?" And we'll be like, "What's
Bell
the one?"
demon.
We are from the dimension of anguish.
Aren't
And
we
they'll be like,
annoying?
"Why
Ha 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 ha.
Aren't we annoying? We're purple and jingly.
I know of no such demons. I think they would see through the ruse.
Oh,
I think not. I'm really good at lying.
that's not true.
That's not true, but it could be. You believed me for a second, and that was enough to get
No,
an attack
nobody
out.
did. No.
I
That is
think
for
I
nothing.
did.
That was an accident.
Oh.
Sure it was.
Well, I can always pop heads, so I can do that too now.
Before I leave the place with the guy who made the staff potion, I say, "Hey, so now that my staff is a liquid, did you know a place I could get a new one? Or
Yeah, I don't have a weapon either, honestly, now that we're here.
listen, you just got some cool stuff,
What if I need to do an opportunity attack? It'd be an unarmed strike, and that's not
right?
cool.
Right, I got a club. Although you know, if
I
I
have
kill somebody
literally
with the club, I
nothing.
can make fireworks, which is pretty cool.
Can
I
I roll
must
like a
ask-
dagger?
Is there a particular dagger? Is a good starting point. What exactly are you looking for in a weapon?
Something that does something cool.
Something to make a good opportunity attack with? Like a rapier? Oh, I can't use that.
No, you know, like this stuff, it makes me completely resistant to fire. Immune, they call that. And also, when I miss an attack, I can't miss an attack. I just don't miss. I want something that's cool like that, but also I can use it now.
I want a weapon that scales off dexterity.
Knife.
Because my dexterity is quite... Actually, while we're here,
Finesse.
Rottely.
Finesse.
Rottely. Good old Rottely.
Claudible, stop interrupting. I
Rottely
asked
blood
first.
raiding part. I want to know if you know someone who may or may not know Greater Restoration.
You don't.
Well-
you can't know Greater Restoration.
I said, do you know someone who can? Do you know it, Thulgrim?
No.
Unfortunately, most of the clerics are dead or corrupted in the
that's
Zakarut
right.
Church.
That's right. Claudia
Like-
was really dumb right now. I forgot.
Yeah. And like, does corrupted mean they can't do it anymore?
Technically, they can do it, but it might be a little difficult to convince them to do so, for they will be possessed by a demon.
Right. Well, what if I make like a deal with the demon?
I am.
You will do no such
Stop
thing.
that. Why do you always say that?
It's not like a bad deal. Could be like, you know, I promise.
A
to
deal
not
with a
kill
demon
the
is always bad, Claudia.
Oh. You don't ever explore that, Bari.
What? Excuse
You don't
you.
know what would be.
What?
What?
You're very
Alright, well, yeah,
insulting.
Just find me like a weapon, I guess, that scales off dex. Maybe we'll find a demon in the City of Lights. So not a demon, a normal person.
I will attempt to procure you something, but you must understand I do not have a large number of magical items sitting around to hand out. The city
What?
has been under siege for many months.
Okay. Like, if you don't have anything, it's fine. I just figured I'd ask if you knew I could get one.
He shakes his head solemnly.
Well,
Now
what
that
about
you've
just a regular knife? Just a dagger, no +1, just dagger.
Oh my god.
I can just use a dagger.
I don't care, Claudia. I asked first.
Do you want a dagger?
No, I wanted something else, but you started asking about daggers.
I guess.
Now that you've done this odd potion thing, could you replicate the process?
Oh, I potentially could, yes.
Could? Is there a chance for failure in the process of losing the effector item?
I have not done this particularly often, so the could is more of a, what's the word? Not wanting to incriminate myself too much if it goes wrong.
Fair.
I mean, I could replace could with should, if you wish.
Could I? How long would the process take? Imagine days.
It takes a couple of days, that is correct. That is roughly how long it took. Oh my god, words. The amount of time it took for you to get to your destination and back is round about how long it took for me to do this.
I wasn't here, so how long did that take?
4
That's
days, I think? 5, maybe?
4 or 5 days, yeah.
And we won't be staying here that long, will we?
No, we get
Well,
to
we
go
can
to
come
hell.
back.
No, we
can
don't
come
have
back.
we can come home. Back. Hello?
I am afraid I do not have much to offer. I am sorry.
I was just saying, if we had time, I would ask you to try to replicate the process with something, but if we don't, then it's no concern. Unless we're bringing that belt, the crane belt, back to the dwarves.
Well, that's true. Are we going to do that before we go to hell?
I would like to, but I don't. I personally, as a player, don't know where that is.
No. And it'll be one of those things where probably just take it with you. You'll find a use for it eventually.
Okay.
You will leave hell at some point. There are
You
3
worry.
lords of hell to kill.
No, I do worry that putting off going to hell. I really don't like saying that. I worry that putting off going to hell is going to be the opposite of beneficial to our cause. You know?
Fair assumption. So, yes,
I can go either way.
Yeah, but
If Fulgrim
your
wants to.
your wisdom is goofy right now, so you know.
Well.
Are
How
we,
dare you?
So we're at the Kurast docks.
Yeah.
Not actually in Kurast proper.
No. Kurast proper is where Mephisto is currently, and it's been mentioned that it is barricaded to high hell, and getting inside is going to be nigh on impossible.
Okay. I thought there was a reason. I just couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah. So the current presented plan is to rustle up old Brucey and check out the City of Lights and see what the fuck that's all about.
Well, alright, here's the thing. We will have to come back here. And the reason being is because I'm not bringing Biscuit with me into hell as much as I love him. My uncle can watch him. My other uncle. And he still lives here and is not dead. So we can come back here.
That's a weird qualifier, and he's not dead.
Well,
It is.
I mean, you know, if he was dead, why would I come back here? Besides for Biscuit, then I just take him with me.
Did anybody else think that was a weird qualifier, though?
It is. It is a weird thing to be like, oh, this is my family member, and he's not dead.
Well, like, family, like, my mom and dad is dead. And then my uncle isn't dead, my other uncle isn't dead.
I mean,
So,
the quantifier is unnecessary because why would you leave him with an uncle who is dead?
Do you have an uncle who's dead?
maybe? Or soon.
I mean, the statement stands. Why would you leave anything with someone who is dead? Unless
Well, I
you're
meant
like...
well, I meant more like, because he's still on the docks here. I mean, I guess he, like, because, like, the impending doom outside, that, you know.
I guess this is a pretty safe-ish place because you're in the bubble now.
Right? The gibbons. The giblets. The giblets are protecting him. Yeah, so we could come back.
But I don't think we'll be back in like 4 days, though.
No, like I said, it's...
We'll just leave things with him and make him turn them into drinks.
What if we
No,
need them on the way?
Yeah, I feel like I'll need my things. Especially the thing I was going to leave behind.
I'll have something I could leave with him
Okay.
that I like, but I've never used. So,
What is it?
just this. I think it'd be a nice ability, it'd be fun. It's just a reroll.
Okay.
So, I'll leave it with him, see what he can do with that. Well, and then I guess that'll be that, and then we're gonna go take a chicken, and I'm gonna tell my uncle watch my dog, my horse, and the dogs.
Dog. Yeah, okay, so what are you going to do with your doggies?
I just got them.
No, what are you going to do with them?
Even with my uncle. With the horse, with Biscuit.
I don't
The
think...
dead one or the not dead one?
What?
You're not dead, uncle.
My not dead uncle. His house can walk too, so like if they gotta get
That's
out
true,
of there,
he's
you
a
know.
Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
He's John Wick. My uncle is Keanu Reeves. Someone give him the flintlock, he'll save us all.
The flintlock's gone.
Fuck!
Yeah.
I told you there was a reason I wanted to pop his head. I had a compelling reason and I didn't know why. And now I know why.
It's fine, we didn't know about the flint.
Yeah, you didn't even know that was a thing, so shut up.
But I still want to pop his head. It's just the sixth sense in me said pop that guy's head.
Stop metagaming. Stop being a bitch.
I want my gun. I put that gun into existence, you bastard.
Okay. Well, if there are no
That's-
staffy staffs in the neighborhood, then let's we should rest. We really need a rest.
Aw,
You do really need to rest, that's right.
We can head out in the morning.
Mhm.
Okay, time to go have some nightmares, I guess.
Yep. Thulgrim has a couple glasses of beer, if they exist.
They do.
And yeah, hopes that the alcohol helps keep him asleep.
Can we sleep in my tiny hut? Does it do anything? The tiny hut is it special on any other way than like being a tiny hut?
So it's just like a dome, basically. It's a special, like, reinforced magical dome that lets you sleep safely in the wilderness.
Wait, what? A spellcast from this scroll has an attack bonus of +7?
No, click the Leomund's tiny hut button.
Whoa, 13? Oh, okay. Yeah,
No.
I
I'll
took
be
the
back.
money away, so I don't know if like you can give me that spell, but yeah. No, I guess I won't use it tonight. We're safe. But unless we get a bonus for it, I don't think it does anything though. Extra,
I don't think so,
like, you know what? Okay, here's something fun. While May's not here, the spell basically is like no one can get you inside of the dome, right? And you only need 9 people in the dome, minimum. Well, we're less than 9. So if we're really getting
Not
fucked
minimum.
up, or I'm sorry, maximum. So if we're really getting fucked up, if we all just gather up and get inside the dome, nothing can kill us, and we can do a
Not
long rest.
nothing, but yeah, you can use it that way. You can also use it to like block entranceways.
That's kind of cool.
The thing is, though, is if we use it for a long rest, the creatures that are outside can
Also
still.
get a long rest.
They get a long rest, and they have a chance to, if they have reinforcements, to get reinforcements because they aren't locked in place.
Good thing I have mirror image now too, so I can make like 10 claws, and we're like, or well 3, and then they're like, oh no, the wizard is now there's 3 wizards. I don't know if that's scary, but I do have invisible dust, so we could just crawl out of the hut and run away.
Is it a dome?
Yeah. It's a dome.
Can you like make just like a little square to crawl out?
I don't think you can, but I don't really know.
It doesn't say
Dig
how
a
you
hole
can...
under it?
That I think you can do.
Yeah, it just says it's a... It doesn't say if people can see inside of it, though.
They just see you digging the hole?
Yeah.
Like, okay, we know what you're doing, pal.
It can fit in the dome with you. Like, it doesn't say.
I think you can't see into the dome.
Oh, the dome
but you
is
can...
opaque from the outside.
Yeah, but you can see out.
The dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose.
Dome.
But it is transparent from the inside, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a Japanese public bathroom.
Yes.
Sure?
You ever see those?
No.
They have like if you go to like the park, they have like these bathrooms that are in public where if nobody's in it, you can see inside, like a glass door. But if somebody gets in and locks it, the glass is opaque, and so nobody can see inside.
Oh.
You can still see out.
Yeah. Interesting. I guess it's so you know if there's somebody in there or not.
Yeah, and then also if you're in there, like I guess like a safety thing, like you can see if somebody's out there waiting for you.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes you just want to poo to your friend's face. I don't know. Oh, that bitch! You're just sitting there and you're like trying to go. No, I'd lose my shit. But okay, yeah.
That's what you're trying to do, yeah.
What does opaque mean? Does that mean they can't see it?
Yeah.
So we could use it to spy on people.
Yeah, but they're gonna see a hut and know what's happening.
No, because it's opaque from the outside.
Yeah, but they see a dome.
I can pick what color, and maybe the color I want is transparent.
Transparent, so they can see into it. It's not like it's invisible. It doesn't make everything inside invisible.
Opaque isn't invisible. That's not what those mean.
No.
Okay, well, what if we cover it with mud and pretend it is then... Hello?
A mountain?
Yes? It's only 10 feet tall.
How long do you think it would take to cover a 10-foot tall house in mud?
Someone has a wand.
A wand of what? A wand of mudding?
I should have.
Also, then if it's covered in mud, you can't see through the mud.
No, we can.
No, not if you add mud in addition to the hut.
I don't think you get it. It can see through anything.
No, that's not
Transparent.
true. No, the mud is not transparent. Oh my goodness. Save us, Anton! Come back!
Does anybody remember where we found those dead miners?
No.
No.
Find that.
Anton, where are the dead miners?
What?
Do you remember where we found the dead dwarven miners that I talked to and everything?
The dead
They
dwarven
were
mine.
in the Blackstone
The
Temple
rogue.
north of Luke Glen.
Hey, can I have just a regular dagger?
Okay.
Sure.
Just a regular shitty poo poo stinky dagger.
Sure can.
Gotta make my opportunity attacks with something.
Because I realized after we had talked to them, well, I mean, I realized now that I have a special ring that we found somewhere that I can give them.
Oh. Also, I gave him that amulet, May.
Who's him?
Broadly.
Riley? Sure.
What? The amulet. Do you want me to delete it or like hold on?
Keep it
to
in your inventory for now, but
Okay.
we'll just. Yeah.
Just set a note on it. I'm interested to see what he can do with that. I can finally reroll my ice thing so that I won't miss and Michelle will go do better.
Sorry, is that going to stick with you for a while?
Oh,
You
that
forgot about it.
That's deep. No, it's just
Alright.
because Ray of Frost I miss a lot and I don't know why.
So, long rest time. People having their long rest, their lengthy
Yeah.
rest.
I'm gonna prepare some spells. I'm gonna look through some spells, see what I got, see what I want to use.
So, Bash. Some people are having some rough dreams, right? No, not the best dreams.
Okay.
Where does Natvari's dream take place?
We're doing this again. Okay. Natvari's dream. It's a bad dream?
Yes.
Alright, Natvari is in college and it is taught by Claude and she wakes up and she's in her underwear. Oh no, on the day of her big speech? No! Punishment. And Claude looks at her and goes, do better.
That was out of character.
Too late, it was in character now!
All right, Chris. Same thing for you. What is Hector? What is Thulgrim's dream? Where is that? What's happening there?
Thulgrim has a dream that he's sort of just going about a normal day, but he begins to disassociate from himself, and he starts to feel just odd, like he's a stranger in his own skin. And then this dream begins to get a little bit more abstract, and he starts to sort of feel his limbs just like move a little bit like a puppet on marionette strings. And as he is a holy man, he looks up to the sky, and above him he sees these ethereal strings and just a big cross of that they're all attached to.
So it's less scary and more just unsettling.
Yeah. And I would say the final point is that as he looks up, it's almost as if he leaves himself and he sort of floats up the line of those strings towards the sky, and he can see his body below him as he leaves it.
You're gonna die. I guess you do technically when your soul explodes.
My soul explodes?
Yeah, when your soul dies, when someone kills your soul, you're technically dead, and then you come back.
No,
No.
not quite.
Oh no.
I mean,
But I like where you're thinking. I
technically
like that
knows.
idea.
Thulgrim technically knows, right? The other Thulgrim.
Yes.
Cool Thulgrim. Future Thulgrim.
All right. New day, new life. And to keep things short and simple, getting ready is a smooth process. You feel relatively well rested, or as well rested as you can be in a, damp, dank, demons outside fucking shithole.
I slept in my uncle's house, my not dead uncle's house.
Oh, okay. Still a
Does he
shithole.
Does he have any libations for us before we go? Big word.
He does not, because we're fucking zooming on out. We're zooming on out of here.
Okay, but he's watching the dogs and biscuit, right?
Yeah, dogs and biscuit looked after. He's agreeing to that. Fucking anything which is left behind, any items that are left behind, we looked after as well. They'll be waiting for you when you return. And since Varasi was not here, and Varasi was the one that can speak to the birds, you can her to forth. So
Can you repeat that last sentence? You were cutting out.
Oh, you can communicate via Varasiel to Brucey, your fearless mount, and back and forth. Brucey mentions that he is more than happy to answer any questions you have about the destination, for he lived there for quite some time, or they both lived there for quite some time and know what you're in for.
How did they get out?
I have an important question. What did Malchus name his dogs?
How did they get out?
Philip said,
Well,
fuck your dumb question.
funny story, mate. There's a few archdevils around the place, and I managed to pull a fast one-on-one. I got my contract back, and fucking because I had my devilly contract in my birdie little claws, I got ejected and found my way back here.
Okay.
Could we free him?
See, Claudia, this is why you do not make deals with demons.
Why?
You get turned into a two-headed
Because they'll
bird.
turn you into a bird.
I already
again.
did that. That's very uncreative. They're not that dumb. They can be like, oh, someone did that, and then they're out of ideas.
Oh my god, they might turn you
maybe
into
I was the
something else.
first bird cunt. You think of that?
Maybe I was the first bird cunt.
No, you fucking weren't. I was.
Well, guess
There's
what? I was the
something.
first cured bird cunt, so look at you.
Oh, fuck. You got me there.
Yeah. Now, how do
Anyway.
we fix you?
Oh, fuck. I don't know, mate. I'm
What?
pretty happy just gobbling up fucking strangers in the wilderness,
I
honestly.
don't think you are, honestly. I think that's the demon talking.
I ain't got no buddy demon. I'm just a couple of
yeah,
guys slapped together. I'm giving
You
feathers.
think that I thought I wasn't a demon too, and then they went into my head and they found blood
Yeah,
raven.
You aren't the
right.
demon, you are possessed by a demon. We have been over this.
Right, so you could be possessed by a demon.
You're what?
What? Not
He
anymore.
was. We unpossessed him.
You what?
I was, because I was a bird, and that most people are not, in fact, birds. He looks at Brucey. So, how would I fix you exactly is my question as you're chewing. So I'm just gonna keep talking.
Mate, if I knew the answer to that, do you think I'd be fucking playing Fury service to you and your friends right now?
Well, who could we find to possibly remedy that situation? I thought it'd
I
be a
don't-
nice way to pay you back, but I guess not.
No, alright? I don't have an answer.
In lieu of that, is there anyone you want us to maybe get revenge on for you?
Malchus, we do
As
not
David.
just murder people willy-nilly.
That's fucking a lie, Claude Dubois.
Also,
What?
it's not willy-nilly if you have a target, Claude Dubois. Willy-nilly would be if I walked in the
Yeah.
middle of a village
Assassins.
square and started...
Alright, actually
Anyway.
there is. There's some fucking dude, right? He's called the Yet Jar Slayer. Fucking shit name if you ask me.
Yeah,
He's
Jar
a fucking-
Slayer.
He's a little lizardy guy. You can probably hire him to fucking assassinate people. There's a little what they got? They got an assassin's barge, I think it's called.
Oh my god.
Anyway, last I saw he was there. He's a fucking loser. If you can make his outsides become insides, then that would be really cool.
Do you need proof of this for your we'll call squaresies?
Oh, if you're gonna carry a bit of them around for the next couple of weeks, sure, but I'd rather you not get fucking stinky. Although he does have
a set of teeth, maybe.
All right, a bit of yet. He's really fond of his cloak, like, you know, far more fond of it than a man should be for a garment. If you could at least just return that cloak and take it to me, you know, if he ain't dead by then, he'll be coming after you to fucking shank you for taking his cloak, and then you'll kill him then. So, it makes you invisible. Pretty useful for being being an assassin and all that.
Alright, well I have a second question.
Alright, go on.
This Assassin's Guild? Do we have to like prove we're assassins?
It ain't really an assassin's guild, it's more like an assassin's boat.
Alright.
So
like,
alright, alright, so the city itself, alright? So you're gonna be going and you're gonna be having a great time and you're gonna be like, wait, why the fuck is this place made of water? Wait, that's not water, it's soul juice. It's like a floating city, right? You go from, there's no roads, you get on little boaties and you float from place to place. You're gonna have to hire a guide, right? Probably an imp, because they're chicken shit and ain't gonna fuck with you.
Actually,
so
no,
hire one.
His name is Bing Bong.
No, you don't. All right, so either way, there's a big market, like I say market barge, but it's got a bunch of other barges around it. You can buy assassins there. It's one of the most commonly bought things anyway. See, something I've noticed, right?
You buy assassins.
Yeah, you buy assassins. You're like, I want to fucking shank this guy.
And
you're
like,
on
like a corner with like a sign that's like,
let Brucey finish
it's a bit
story.
More fucking nicer than that. They got a booth, not a sign.
A booth?
Booth? Yeah, they got a booth.
It's absolutely ridiculous. How are you an assassin? You just sit there in a booth. Hello, would you like a murder service today? That's so stupid.
Why are you being so pedantic? Stop it.
That is so stupid, Malkeith. That is just
God, it's literally a city of demons. What the fuck do you expect?
Are demons dumb?
Yes.
I do not believe that.
Your average foot soldier demon is a fucking mongoloid.
And apparently has enough money to hire assassins?
Your regular demons don't, but I'm sure upper crust, higher ranking demons are just like, yes, shitty demon I don't care about, go kill other demon I don't care about. It happens in real life all the time. Do you not understand that?
It just sounds so made up.
Oh my God!
Is saying here that we should track down these demons that are at this barge and vanquish them.
I mean,
whether or not they buy assassination services is irrelevant.
I mean, it would be pretty funny if you sank the barge, I'll be honest.
Oh, God. I'm saying, Malkeith, you would not walk around being like, hello.
Fire.
Why are we setting any time we're killing people in hell?
I need you to shut the fuck up, because you just ran into a village of innocent people and murdered them instead of being a nice guy and talking
about
about
me! That was not me!
I guess that's true enough.
Stop it!
Stop getting possessed.
I can't control that, and I think killing a demon barge full of assassins is one way for that. Regardless.
I didn't say to kill the whole barge. I'm trying to help pay back the giant bird by killing one person. That's not
only the demons on the barge.
Yeah, mate.
No, not the demon. Nobody on the damn barge.
Ratjar Slayer.
We're not killing Ratjar Slayer. We're killing nobody.
Well, you're not the boss of us.
Because it draws attention, and I would think Master Spy Malkeith would know that.
I bet it doesn't draw attention. I bet it happens all the time in Demon City.
I was gonna say it's.
If I'm being totally honest, if one of yous fucking blew up the barge, people would be talking about that a lot and be like, wow, look at those fucking idiots, they're great. And then you'll attract attention.
We're not talking about blowing up the barge, Brucey. We're talking about the one demon you want to kill.
I mean, I guess we could do it after.
You can just call, you can just call him a bitch and then, shank him in the street. That's fine.
I heard you are a bitch. Ratjar Slayer.
Also a question. Because you said
that
everywhere's like water, but it's like souls. Can we walk around in it, or are we gonna like die?
Nah, you'll get like dissolved.
Right. I'm going to make you purple, and nobody will bother you.
No, I'm saying like we had to sail around on little boats to get anywhere. There's
Yeah,
not much
mate.
streets. And if
There's
we
little,
cross,
yeah,
we'll
you know,
die.
you've been to one of them places, right? I remember this place from my youth called Venice. If you get in
Gondola.
it, you can get a little man, right, who like rows a boat and takes you from place to place.
Does he
I'll
sing?
find, fucking give him enough money, you'll do whatever you want, probably.
When the moon hits your eyes, everybody will
Demons
die.
aren't exactly known for being, you know, I was going to say prideful, but actually, no, they are very
No, they
prideful.
are, yeah.
Do you know like
Unless greed outweighs their pride, in which case, open season, mate. Go for gold.
do you know like if anyone named Visjeko is there?
Who's Visjeko?
My
Oh, the
husband.
fucking vampire can't. Yeah, no, I've heard of him.
Does he
Really?
live there? Is that like
Oh,
his
he's-
house?
I don't want to say he lives there. He's like visited a couple of times.
Why?
I don't know every single soul that goes into this big ass demon city,
Listen,
mate.
we've
Does
met
he
this
have, like, a
guy.
house
Claude
there?
Dubois accidentally let him out of the tomb, so I was like, uh-oh, how much did Claude Dubois fuck up?
Oh, you fucking. Actually, I've got no idea. I've never heard the guy. It's just fun to fuck with you.
Oh, Brucey, that's not cool.
No, all right, no. I've heard the name, but I don't know anything about him. I wasn't anyone important. I'm two birds, all right?
Alright. Well, I was a bird. I was important, so you know.
No,
I don't see how that's relevant to anything, mate.
I am important, Thulgrim.
I don't see how that's
We are
relevant.
main characters in this campaign. That makes me important.
Next question. What else you want to know about this shithole city?
Where is the part that goes into hell, or is it once you enter the city you're in hell?
So, all right. I'm not so sure about the whole Anton part because I kind of left and didn't go back. I think you'll arrive on the mountains, and once you're on the mountains, you're in hell. Good thing to note. So there's a big fuck off river, right? It sails, there's the cities on both sides of it with a bridge. Don't cross the bridge. There is a side that is set specifically for demons and a side where demons can mingle with mortal kind. You don't want to be going somewhere you're not meant to go, otherwise that entire city is going to rip you to shreds. Stay in your spot, right?
Stay in the mortal spot or the demon spot?
Stay in the mortal spot.
But if we're trying to go to hell, wouldn't we go to the demon spot?
You're already in hell, mate. Just, at least learn the lay of the land before kicking the hornet's nest.
Okay, because we're supposed to try and find Mephisto's, what's its title?
As they're saying this, I think Thulgrim would probably look at Hector, just sort of like an eye glance of like, man, what if we just went across the bridge and just started killing all of the demons?
Hector nods.
Listen here, Doomslayer.
Oh, no.
Good luck. Gotta take it out. You almost got taken out by that projection of one of them.
Well, you have a
So,
4-barrel shotgun, so you'll be fine, Malkeith.
I will. I'll be at the Doomslayer running through walls, but
So I'm also going to point out, maybe obvious, but there's going to be some unsavory shit going on. Now, you might be compelled to intervene, but intervening will get you noticed and not in a good way. So just keep that in mind before you go saving some innocent souls.
So, like, you could say, like, murdering assassins in the street in broad daylight would get us noticed, kind of like that.
Claude Dubois, we've already established that would happen, yes!
I mean,
also,
all right,
that's
if
not
you want to
what-
be
that's not my plan,
pedantic,
Claude Dubois. That's not my plan.
I
old
wasn't
mate-
saying it was, but I'm
if old
just
mate
saying.
came round on you and was like, you're a piece of shit, I'm going to stab you now, and then he happened to get stabbed instead, nobody would bat an eye. If the entire fuck-off boat full of assassins explodes, then maybe someone would bat a couple of eyes at you. Who knows? Maybe you want to get noticed. Maybe there'll be some sort of hellish
could be
politics going on.
famous.
There's lots of that.
The return of the night.
Look,
We're not
The
going
one
to say
thing-
that at all, no.
one thing demons hate more than angels is other demons. You can leverage that.
No. I guess. They said that there was, like, angels down there, so, like, do you know where, like, the heaven part of that is?
A heaven part of the house is.
What? No,
I believe we
didn't they say
believe we
the
call
city-
that pandemonium, and it's where heaven and hell are waging an endless war, mate.
I
So
thought
if you want to
they
go
said
there
was
and
like-
die, power to you. But I'd rather. Well, I mean, I ain't going nowhere. I recommend you don't.
So there's no angels locked down there?
Probably no, like, not corrupted angels. There might be some fallen angels.
Maybe some trapped ones, but as nice as it would be to help them, I guess that's not our purpose right now.
Well, all right. Brainstorm time. Define your purpose. What is your purpose?
To slay every demon we come across.
No.
Shut up,
All
Hector.
right. Started. All right.
I
Round
like
two.
that.
What is your purpose?
Do you know any fiendish locksmiths?
I personally don't, but I know where you could find some.
Close enough. I'll take that information if you've got it.
We have to find a way to Mephisto's sanctuary and get in it and fuck his shit up so that it's easier to fuck his shit up over on this side of things.
All right. So Mephisto's
I'm
Mephisto's
whispering
sanctuary.
this. Actually, we're inside the bubble. It's fine.
What?
What bubble?
Yeah,
Because
you're
if we're
inside
in
the
the
boat.
mortal realm, then Mephisto can scry on us, but we're in the safety bubble, so he probably can't do it here.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. All right. Well, you'd probably want to get out of there, and you'd want to find a guide to. Thinking a bit, I know you can travel the different layers of the hells through the river that goes through the middle of the town. So I guess you want to charter a ferry or something.
A ferry?
Yeah, like a hell ferry, like a boat.
How much does that cost? How many souls do I have to give it? How many souls
don't
do I
Take
even
gold
have?
I
too.
don't fucking know. Yeah, well, some will take gold, some will take souls. It
I feel
depends
like
on what.
souls are easy to. How many do we even
What
have?
are you talking about?
Or just fish him out of the fucking river.
We
Can't
probably
touch
have a.
it.
We probably have a bunch. Think about all the people we've killed.
Are you just holding on to their souls now, Claudibo?
They're just floating around.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they'll have gone back to the Great Cycle of Being, so they're probably not floating around yet.
Well, we killed Endario. That's got to be like a gold bar.
I don't think Andario would have a soul.
Well, we could cash her in. I killed Endario. Slide the coin across the counter. And thank you very much
I'm
for your
pretty
ferry.
sure demons have
Oh.
souls.
If you want to lead
Yeah.
with that point, mate, you go right ahead. Like, hey bartender, 2 drinks on me. I fucking lynched Dario in the
And
closet the
I
other day.
got the other one too, Durio. We got them both.
Oh, you got a twofer.
Right.
That's not a good idea. We'll just use gold, or can steal a boat.
Could
I bet
steal a
that-
boat.
I bet that
You could
happens
steal
all
money.
the time. We
You
could
could
throw
steal some fucking soul coins even. Just steal everything.
we could
Thievery's
throw
basically a
patches
legal
on the
profession
ground
there.
until we get a boat. Or run out of
I like that.
patches.
I don't think we should steal from the demons in hell because they probably
Why?
need the boats.
I mean, demons steal from each other all the time. Like that's.
Yeah, see, I told you it's
Alright,
pretty
alright,
normal.
let
We
me-
could do that.
I need you to
Because it
understand that
doesn't feel warm.
you're going to a realm of unparalleled evil. All right.
Right?
There's lawful evil. And there's chaotic evil. Stealing shit counts as
What about
chaotic
neutral
evil. All is that too. There's probably neutral, and all these other things that are like tangential and parallel, and all
there's,
these other
like,
big words I don't know how to
lawful
use.
good?
Not lawful. Yeah, you ain't gonna find lawful good in hell, mate.
You don't know that.
Well, you're
We
right.
met
I don't, because
Alistar.
I
He did
fucking
not attack us or tell on us. He's very nice.
don't know who that is, but he sounds greasy.
He was the Lord of Greece, in fact.
What a
And he was
title.
very nice. Maybe he could give us a room.
We don't need a room. We do need a ride.
That I think you would have to. Well, someone would have to call him. I guess. Me.
I don't
don't
know
know
how
if
we
someone
would
do
get
that.
in touch with him, but when we get there, we're gonna be like, yo, random street guy, do you know Calzar, Lord of Grace? And then go
Don't-
from there.
Diverting away from Greece and alignment, locksmith.
Yeah, right. So there's a few markets, okay? So we got, the aforementioned market of killers. Probably don't want to go there for a locksmith. There's the market of victims. Probably also don't want to go there for a locksmith. But actually, probably don't want to go there, period.
Wait,
I feel
I'm
like
sorry.
that's...
Why is there a market of victims?
Well, demons got to eat.
Uh-oh. So it's not a grocery store.
I mean,
What it is.
it's kind of as a grocery store.
Why did they call
You
it
ever been-
something that's not a market of victims?
I didn't fucking name it, alright?
They probably like the name.
Yeah.
Oh, remember the evil, kind of.
Kind of?
I'm sure there's
You mean
like
kind of?
Fulcrum,
Yeah.
don't
Stop
even mean angel.
quibbling. More information, please, Brucey.
Alright. So, there's a nice little fella I know, actually. Now, they're not a locksmith themselves, but they do sell a lot of wild magical things. It's called the Market of Treasures, everyone's favourite.
I want to go there.
I would scratch out an address for you, but I'm afraid that I don't have any hands anymore, so that's going to be a bit difficult.
You could just say
The address,
it.
you could say it. I could scratch it down.
All right, you just let me know the address. That I'm not going to say what it is because I don't have an address.
Gotcha.
1111
Hell Avenue.
Evil Streets. Evil neutral.
What are some other things to keep in mind? Oh, there's an arena. You want to go and
What?
if you want to earn some money and if you want to kill some demons,
No.
well, go to the arena and kill some demons, make some money, get yourselves ready to go and fucking roam the hells.
Now, Claude, I know you're saying no, but we have three people who... two
Who's
people
the
who
third?
really want to kill demons, and one of them who's good at killing demons, and also you like money.
I also don't want to be in the middle of an arena. I think that we go to the
You
treasure
don't have to
place.
do it.
I'm not saying you go. Hector, you want to kill demons, right?
Of course.
There you go. That's fucking easy money right there.
Thank you, Pyro, for the raid.
Well, I was just thinking, because we could go to a magic shop, and then I could buy summon demon. Probably not great at demon, because he's not a great demon. And then we just summon Kalisar, and he just takes us around.
We're not summoning a demon.
No, he's a nice demon.
Claude,
There's
just
no such thing.
you're
I
not
don't
going
think
to
he
win this
means
argument.
summon it. He means like call him up and be like, hey, Brock, can you lead us around?
No, there's a
We
spell.
will
called
not
summon
accept help
demons.
from a demon.
Both just stop saying we're going to do anything with demons. You know how it's going to go because Hector's here now. So no positive interaction will come with either of you mentioning
Hector?
demons.
Can I ask you a question? What if he's bound to me? Then he's not a demon. He's like a familiar at that point.
No, you just have a demon familiar.
Right.
That's a
As,
demon.
as we saw with the ritual we just encountered,
Right.
the swiftest and most precise way to deal with a pact between two entities is to slay the source.
That would
If you were
be
to
you.
make a pact with a demon, I will cut you down.
It's not a pact. I put a circle on the ground. Demon pops out or something. I forgot to do my div roll. So like, I don't see why it's a big deal.
Because you would be communing with a demon.
The Lord of Greece. What really could he do?
Demon.
Is he
are
that
powerful.
scary to you, Hector?
Like I said, this is going to be an amazing trip now because we have not one but two people who hate demons.
I
and
don't
we're going
get
to a
it.
place full of demons.
I know.
Well, all right.
It's going to be a fun trip. I'm just
So
saying.
let me just pipe up for a moment. You are going to the mortal district of this city. There's going to be non-demons there who will be very knowledgeable, and I'm sure a fair few of them will want to get some revenge on their masters. Keep an eye out and be smart about things. Now, I'm also going to say point this out again. You are going to be tempted. Demons love fucking with mortals. If you want to take them up on their offers, power to you. You do what you want.
Right.
Short-term gain. Everyone loves that, but there will be long-term consequences.
Oh no.
Just keep that in mind. Maybe the short-term gain will be worth it. I don't know. I don't know what offers will be
Always
presented.
Out of curiosity, as a player,
Sure.
in the world, if you kill the demon, do they no longer possess you or like contract or whatever, or is it like if you tried to like you agreed to something and then fought them, would you like break it, or is it like sort of like if you agree to it, it's just a thing that happens? You're like almost like a curse, or
I think
like
it would
a permanent-
depend on
It
the terms
depends.
of your contract.
Yeah, because there's a part in a game where if you break it, it was in the contract that if you break it, like...
We're not playing that game.
Yeah, but I'm saying that they put
that
them
is the
in the
point.
contract. So, like, it depends what the if they say, like, mutual destruction, you kill me, you will also die. Then if you kill them, the contract will be enacted because that's a magical document. It'll just kill you.
I didn't know if it was like it's a soul thing. Like if you make a deal with a demon, it's like it affects your soul, which is not a game mechanic. So it's just a thing that's forever on you. You can't find a 20th level cleric and be like, "Hey, fix me."
I think it's the paper, like the document itself is the magic item that affects you versus it being like on your person. So like the contract itself. If they don't have a contract though,
or if you've got the contract somehow annulled or
ripped it up.
novated.
Yeah, burned the contract, got rid of it.
Because what Brucey there is able to get a hold of their contract, and that's how they got out, right?
Yeah, he managed to get his contract himself and leave and tear it up.
Yeah, so.
However, he was still 2 people in 1 bird costume.
Yes, because that wasn't part of
that part of it.
No, that was a separate. That was a separate sort of flesh crafting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do you know what a flesh spinner is?
That's a very on the nose thing to be asking me, considering my current predicament.
Right.
The answer is yes, I do, and I can jot that one down in your magical map as well.
Right, I want to be a flesh spinner because we gotta get fun horns. Fun horns. I want ones that look like a ram.
Well, all right. The Silithar I know of, he doesn't charge too much from hindsight, but it's the sort of thing of there's drawbacks to getting your flesh rewritten. So,
right.
I think we should just go with like magic or just you be humans unless it's not going to work out.
What happens if they have true sight? Then they can see through the magic, and if we're just humans, then.
Well, the place that we are going to start, it makes sense for people to just
as humans.
I don't want to be like, the whipping
all right.
boy.
So I want to recommend you go to a little place, the most generic place to go to in any new town, the tavern. There is a tavern there, it's quite a good one. It's called the Hall of Bad Luck. Now, reason I'm sort of pitching them is they tend to take quite a soft stance towards mortals, and I imagine that they would have services to help you blend in a little bit better.
Alright.
Especially if you were a bunch of lost souls that have just found their way into the hells and now don't know what's happening, if you catch me drift.
All the bad luck. That is quite an apt name.
Alright, any other realm shaking questions for old Brucey before we take off?
Bale mentioned that he travels to Mephisto's realm by just sort of imagining he's there, and Claude was like, so we just have to learn how to do that, and I was like, that sounds dumb, and then Bale was like, actually that's smart. So like, do you know anything about that perchance, or are you just like,
the whole willpower manifesting and alright, so the thing about the hells is that a lot of it's intangible and it's kind of as you imagine it forms around you, but other beings can then influence your thoughts and then they change it and it all gets very strange and confusing. Some realms are less chaotic than others, the ones that are structured. Mephisto's realm is a very structured one. It's much closer to what you see here in this here old sanctuary of yours. But in terms of moving between the realms, I still think the safest, most sensible way will be to move through that big fuck off river that goes through each and every one of them. Just get a boat, sail on through.
Is there dangerous stuff in the river?
Oh, there's plenty of dangerous stuff in the river, but it's much less dangerous than an untrained mind trying to remap the hell to go to quite possibly the biggest and oldest demon there is.
Cool. What kind of dangerous stuff is in the river?
Like sharks.
Like soul sharks?
Nah, just regular sharks.
How do they get in the souls?
Well, they don't fucking want a soul. They just want to hang out.
You said if we touched the Soul River, then we would be torn apart. How come these sharks are fine?
Yeah, do you want the actual reason for that? Because it's a pretty fucking disappointing one.
Yeah.
Yeah, an Arc Fiend thought it'd be really funny just to have sharks in the river, so there's sharks in the river.
Oh, I mean, that
An
makes
Arc
sense, I
Fiend.
guess.
Do you know the Arc Fiend that did that? I want to meet him.
I do not
It
know
was
anybody.
Renat.
Mhm.
I was two guys that
Architect
got...
of Torment. It would make sense.
Look, I'm telling you, I went treasure hunting and accidentally fell into hell, and now I'm a bird monster. That's my story.
Alright, but like, I said I'd try to fix you, but you didn't want it, so.
Well, it's not that I didn't want to be fixed, it's that I don't know how to be fixed. Maybe you can find some sort of magical wish generating monster or something. I don't know.
I will. I wish that you were a person again. I'm very intent on getting the wish spell, and then you'll be happy, and then you'll be like indebted to me. But then we also can't get back, so that would kind of be a problem.
Well, you know how to get back. I'm pretty sure that it was said you just need to find Mephisto's lair and come out through the fucking portal there, and then tickety boo, Bob's your uncle, you're home free.
Bob is not one of his uncles.
No, Bob is
No.
the dead one.
Well,
Oh.
if he's dead, he's still your uncle. He's just dead.
He's dead, Uncle. Dunkle.
Dead Uncle Bob.
He got
Oh.
Dunkle.
Old Bobby. Old Unky Bobby. All right, any other pressing questions?
Dunkle Donuts. No, not really. I think I'm ready to go into the city. I'm like,
All right.
What should we take with us?
Yourselves, your souls,
Food?
nothing.
cheese.
I mean, you probably should take some food, but I feel like there'll be some weird hell nonsense going on with food. I mean, honestly, some of the food's pretty good there. Like, it's a little bit dubious where it comes from. I don't think
I'm not
about that
eating
part.
eyeball soup. I'm not doing it.
You know, look, all right, let me tell you, until you've tried gnome shank, you haven't lived.
I
No.
don't know that they want to eat the people.
Well, all right. Well, in that case, don't try and dine at the Hall of Bad Luck. They tend to sneak mystery meat into the meal sometimes, and it is bad luck to get the meat. When you consume it, there's like a bunch of little imps come up and they have little sparklers. And, hey, you ate the person, and you know you feel a bit guilty and sick, but you get a free night stay, so that's pretty cool. Maybe you will go.
Free is good.
Yeah, now Vari, you could eat the person.
I mean, I don't
Is-
really want to, but like free is good.
Is it worth it?
What?
Like
How
I
big
s-
is the room that we get? Is it like penthouse, or is it just?
I
like
don't know. I never
two
won.
queen
I
bed
never
or
got.
what?
I didn't. I don't know. I never got to do it. Go and inquire.
So you never ate person, but you still ate gnome shank, which is
Oh no.
bringing
I
up
mean,
some dubious questions, Brucey.
I mean, he is a big bird. Although you did give us shit about almost cooking people.
yeah. Well, I was cooking them, not eating them.
What's
Right.
the
Mhm,
difference?
Like the difference is, I've got two brains, one of which is very fucked. He points like with his beak towards the other head, which has been quietly staring at Thulgrim the entire time. So sometimes the wires get a bit crossed. I do apologise.
Alright, well, I'm ready to go, Brucey.
All right, all aboard the Brucey train.
Choo choo!
Choo choo.
What's a train?
The Thulgrim
You're
is
gonna
in-
find out soon in the hells.
I don't
Oh,
like
no.
that.
Oh.
All aboard the Polar Express, but Hell Edition. I don't know what the opposites of Polar is. Fire Express.
Fire Express.
The Polar Express.
Lava?
So,
Lava?
and hang on. Need to grab a couple of things.
I feel like we missed out on asking some questions, but I can't think of what they would be, you know?
Okay, not either.
We asked many.
Yes?
I think we may have asked too many. The answer was quite clear from the beginning.
Then what
What
was
is-
that answer? Just as
What
a,
is the
refresher.
answer?
When we enter the city, any demon we come across, we will slay in the name of justice.
No.
We will bring peace, the city of lights, and cleanse it of its corruption.
We can't
And
do
then
that.
we will enter hell.
We can't do that. There's a lot of demons and we should, like, we have to do the shortcut way.
Right.
There are many demons, but the blessings of heaven are endless.
Mm-hmm.
But you just ate shit earlier.
Right. I think
I was caught by surprise.
What if
I
you
didn't
are surprised
expect our
again?
foe to be so formidable.
What if you're surprised again, though, hey?
It won't happen to me a second time, I assure you.
You're welcome again, by the way. Still haven't received a proper thank you.
He did actually thank you, I heard it.
Yeah, and he said
did.
heaven's blessings
Did
to
you?
you.
He
So we
did.
blessed you as well.
It's on the VOD.
I don't know. Honestly.
All right. So we won't go for too much longer since we are hitting 8:30 or 4 hours after we started playing.
Okay.
But I will introduce this. Brucey flies you for almost an entire day across the top of the jungle, and you eventually arrive at a great purple dome a few miles in circumference, jutting out of a mountainside. Brucey will land on a mesa that seems to intersect with the humming dark energy of this place, and he gets himself low so he can climb off. He goes, well, as far as I'm keen to go, walk through that and you will be, well, you won't be here anymore. Hope you all best of luck, and yeah, bye. And he goes to take off.
Goodbye, Brucey.
Should we let it flee?
Yes.
Yes, why not?
Was that bird not a demon?
It was
No,
not.
he was two guys that got turned into bird and smashed together, and it's not his fault. A mean guy did it.
Yes, it was an act done to them, not by them.
It's
I
kind of
see.
like a curse, but more medical, I think.
A poor soul.
Yeah.
It's kind
We
of
will
like.
find the one that did it, and we can get retribution for him.
Well, I
That we
think
will.
if you think like everyone in this city is like that, so maybe we don't kill them all,
Or maybe we do.
or maybe we take
Fulcrum.
your swords.
Just because
Fulcrum.
somebody else here is totally on your team of let's kill every demon doesn't mean you could suddenly start being so mouthy about it.
I know he's become quite. I don't like this because he's become quite
I've
mouthy.
always been this vocal about
Yeah, but
demons.
you're not like, and then we do it. But you're just like, I wish we could, and then you don't.
Yeah, because we outnumber him, and we still do.
So
have I
before,
not?
to prove his point, right? Hector has a librum sort of hung by a chain on his armor, and he takes it out and turns to a page, and he says,
"Oh
"Here it says, the hearts of heretics and demons are black with corruption and must be cleansed."
no!" Right, but that could mean that you have to put them in the shower because they don't smell. That does not
What
mean
if-
kill. It does not say kill them. It says cleanse them. Cleanse them could
What
mean
if
a
we
lot of
start with Mephisto and work our way down?
things. What if cleanse is like
me?
you have to walk around with incense and burn them, and that is cleansing?
When are we going to kill Fire Eye?
What? What
Later.
is
That was
this?
an agreement we had made a while ago.
Do you have like a list? Have you just been writing down everybody we've let pass, and you're just like, oh well, now I have a
Fire Eye
friend?
is supposed to help us kill Diablo and or Mephisto and or Baal later, so
Right?
he
And
gets
he's
to
my
live.
bird.
He gets to live for a little bit, and then you can kill him.
Right?
I think Natvari has a point. If we simply kill Mephisto, his underlings would cease to exist, no? Or at least the font of their power would be cut off.
Yeah, maybe that's part of the cleansing thing.
Right.
Perhaps it would be more efficient to ignore the lesser demons for now and march straight towards our goal.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay.
Maybe less march, more approach cautiously, hence my desire for a locksmith so we can go into the
Yeah.
gate quickly.
Marquis needs a demon key to open the demon door.
Then we can go in and we can square up with old Mephisto and you can both kick him in his non-existent dick until he dies. How about that?
A testicle for each of you to smash.
I like that.
There you
You
go.
like that?
Why
Oh.
are we smashing testicles?
No, it's not very nice, but that's a good thing to do to a mean guy.
Agree, but alright.
Yeah.
So we're in agreement then. We're going to calmly approach and catch him unawares, and then you
I think
can
that
go
we had to
hog
put little horns on Hector's
Don't-
hood.
You can try. I don't think
I
it's gonna
want to
go
put
well.
little devil horns on his hood.
I don't think he wants
I will
that.
snap your arms off your body.
You can go ahead and try if you want.
Do a minor illusion never.
No.
Put horns on.
Do we
Give him a
know
mustache.
when we have crossed over, or is it just sort of like a just
So
a
you're just-
thing?
You're just in front of the barrier, basically, the purple dome. Once you step through it, you'll be in the hells. So I thought I'm going to be the first one to step through.
Yes.
No.
We're not.
I don't. What if someone's like, hello, and Thorgrim goes, I can't hold on any longer, and just starts swinging his mace
Thorgrim
around?
has some semblance of self-control.
Not anymore, he's lost it. His church buddy's here. He ate a communion wafer and he's lost it.
I mean, if
Does
that's what
Thorgrim see
happens
through?
when we walk in, we can just be like, oh, hey, we're not with him.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I couldn't do that to Thorgrim. Could you? You know the amount of times he
I
saved
think-
us?
If he
Oh,
goes
if
in
he
and he
wants
starts
to go
being
on a-
stupid, yes, I could do it.
You know, not Bari. I think we owe him a crusade, though. The amount of times he saved us.
I'm going to hit you.
I know, but also, like, he has saved us a lot.
Okay, I mean, we all save each other, but like...
Right, but, like, he has done
No,
it a
it's
lot.
fine. He doesn't need the crusade. He can do it later after we beat the big guys, okay?
Do you owe me a crusade too, Claude?
Mm,
You so shut up.
I was gonna say, like, yes, but in a different place, not here. But anyways.
I mean, I feel like Claude owes you a lot more than the crusade because you gave him all of your things to keep from being a stone, and then you became a stone because you didn't have any more resources.
Well, I'll let you crusade my body and then we'll continue on. No, what I'm saying,
Pass.
you know. What I'm,
He said the
what I'm
past.
saying,
I'm not crusading
no,
your,
I'm
I'm not going
just-
on a
I'm not
crusade in your
hearing
butthole,
that.
Claude.
I don't even know what he just said anyway, so.
I'm not
just gonna
plundering
ignore
your
Thorgrim-
I'm not plundering
Thorgrim
your
will cross
holy
it.
land.
it. Plundered by Holy Land. So it's like
Episode
up to you,
title.
Thorgrim. Plunder my Holy Land. It's just up to you, Thorgrim. If you want to kill everything, you know, we're all on board.
No,
It's
that's not true. You can't say that, Claude.
I would say that for the group. I am the wizard
I slap Claude.
in the butt. It jiggles.
So Thorgrim crosses over the barrier, crosses through the barrier.
All right. Who else crosses through the barrier?
I don't.
Hector.
Nuckies.
Will confidently
Not
stride
Horatio.
through. As you step into the barrier, it's for a moment you can see the ethereal expanse of stars around you, purple energy glowing, pulsating like a heartbeat. After 4 or 5 seconds, you snap back to reality, or a version of it.
Oops, that
The
goes
first thing
bad.
you'll notice is the scent of sulfur and iron on the air, followed by the sound of distant machinery mining into the expansive grey mountains around you. The air itself tastes dusty and dry, and as you look down, you're on top of a large mountain range with a valley, with a river leading down to a much larger river below you. And in front of you, you can see the demon city that you've been told about more than a few times. The great city of Dis.
You guys
This
are big
does.
birds in the distance again.
You can see that if you follow the river down the mountain, you will find your way to one of the starting parts of the town. And from what Brucey mentioned, this quote-unquote starting part is as far as you'll go, because there is only one bridge across the river, and it goes into a much more well-built-up and presumably demon-infested region.
Suspicious.
Are there any bridges? Because this looks like a lot of water here.
There is one bridge here.
No, I meant to get just into the regular human part.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna just have to head on down. You can cross somewhere. You'll figure it out.
Marquise, you have data tracking. You can guide us.
I think there is actually
I
a
don't,
little
Claude.
road right here.
I don't have nature tracking. I'm not a ranger.
Oh, yeah, there is. A wee little bridgey bridge.
So that's where do we go? So the part that's farther away is the part we can actually reach?
The part that's close, this one here, is what you can reach. You cannot enter the main city. Like
Okay,
what you just pinged.
so that to me that's farther away.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You are up here where the Gua token is.
Okay, got 2.
It is more than 10 feet.
Uh-uh. Gua says so. Gua.
Gua.
I have 30 feet of movement. I could cross the bridge and be all the way over in the other town.
And then leave before they ever get to you again with Misty Step.
I know. I could Misty Step.
Alright, so did you want us to stop there or?
I would say so, yes. This is like a good place to stop. You have quite literally entered hell. And you are beginning your adventure going through the different layers to see what awaits you here and how to find the entrance to Mephisto's lair so that you might slay him and save the mortal realm.
Yeah.
Now we're doing Descent into Avernus.
Uh-oh.
I wonder when I will meet Karlak and get a cart.
You've already met Karlak. It's Veraciel.
You can get Veraciel at Infernal Heart.
Sorta, kinda.
Nah, she is.
Okay.
Okay.
And real quick, one last thing. Where is it?
Mephisto shows up and he goes, "Welcome to New Vegas." What is that?
When you arrive in the city proper, here is your city map.
Cute.
That's a lot of water.
Sure is.
That's a lot. I can't touch that. Are these
Look at that
boats?
boat.
Are
They
they
got
skull
skulls.
boats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
I
that
don't
the
like
assassin boat?
Oh no. That makes sense.
Let me double check.
Where the murderers say a murder for sale.
The colors on this make
Murder.
me think of Sea of Thieves.
Homemade fresh murder for sale, boys.
Uh-oh, lost somebody.
Oh.
We lost Hector.
Oh no.
Hector's son.
Come back, Hector. The cameras are aftered.
Mm.
I'm not gonna fix them for the last 5 minutes.
That's fine. We just call it there.
Goodbye. I don't know who I am. I am Marquise now. I love you, Claude Dubois. Alright.
No.
I like the little picture of the Discord doohickeys in the Anton box.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have to keep it there. The cameras get wonkety. Close it. There, now it's gone. Okay. Let's see. What do we got coming up? We got theoretically a Philip game, right? No, we just had a Philip game. We have theoretically a shoot the shit on the 15th, possibly the 14th. One of those 2 days. Oh, he back. Shoot, I shouldn't have closed out of the thing. Cameras are still fucked. No.
Well, perfect timing because my internet just went out.
Yes. All right. And then depending on holidays and bullshit like that, we got a Splinters of Faith on the 22nd and another one of these on the 23rd? Question mark.
Ooh.
All right, let's do that closeout.
Well, thank you everyone for watching Plus One Shot. We'll see you all later. Goodbye.
See you all soon. Bye
Thanks
bye.
for coming in.
Figure out where your
Thanks for-
hands are and your cameras and wave.
Thanks for pushing me, my brothers.
Thanks for pushing me, my brother.
Beltaloda.
Beltaloda.
Alright.